And the Bucs hope that this will be their first victory ever.
We have a great area, a growing area, in Tampa, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Sarasota, Bradenton, Lakeland, and Winnehaven, and even Wauchula. Over 2 million fans, and it's the fastest growing area in the United States.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, live from Tampa Stadium. For the first time ever in a regular season, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers enter the stadium with numbers in both the win and loss columns. The Buccaneers came onto the field to a wild standing ovation from the some 60,000-plus fans at Tampa Stadium. They did not introduce any players individually. The PA announcer said, "Ladies and gentlemen, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers."
Welcome to San Diego, California. Super Bowl 37. It is Tampa Bay versus the Oakland Raiders.
Third down, 18. Dropping Gannon, looking Gannon. Throws up the middle. It's intercepted at the 40. Derek Brooks 30. Brooks to the 25. 20. Derek Brooks all the way. There it is. The dagger's in. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
Tom Brady signing with the Tampa Bay Bucs tomorrow. Holy hell.
Everyone always says, why the Bucs, man? Why do you choose the Bucs? And it was a no-brainer.
Brady has all kinds of time. Throws toward the end zone. It is a caught ball. Touchdown, Tampa Bay, Mike Evans. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Brady to throw. Throws a deep pass downfield. Got Scotty Miller in the open. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Super Bowl 55 will be underway at Raymond James Stadium. Here's the snap out of the gun. Play action fake pass to Gronkowski. He's going to score a touchdown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Holy guacamole. Bucs are the Super Bowl champs. They can't stop the clock. And there the cannons go. Fire them. Keep on firing them. Keep on firing them.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Buccaneer fans, more importantly, fans of MrBucsNation, to the Week 14 game day reaction stream for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the visiting Buffalo Bills. How you doing, folks? My name is Rhett. As previously stated, I am not MrBucsNation. He is traveling this week, so he was not able to get set up and do his stream. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to be hanging out today. Like I said, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hope to remain undefeated inside their home stadium in 2021. The Bills desperately need a win in this one as they look to stay competitive in the AFC, as a bunch of teams getting hot down the stretch and Buffalo kind of going the opposite direction. So this is a critical matchup for both teams. The Buccaneers obviously still chasing the 1 seed, but welcome to the stream, folks. How are we doing? XYS Gaming, thanks, man. I'm hoping to do the best that I can. We usually do the Cannon Fire podcast. So like doing podcasts and then doing a 4.5 hour live stream is a little different. It's an adjustment I got to make, but we're going to get through it, man. Thank you guys for being here. Steven, what's up, man? Let's go Bucs. Melissa, how you doing? Vieri, the 12th person in here. Let's go, man. Hudson Bucs Champ 55, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, guys, we are about 10 minutes away from kickoff. As I was saying before, both teams need a win big time in this one. For the Bucs, we'll talk a little bit more about what happens with them and what this win would mean to them. You're looking for that 1 seed. You're looking for the first round bye in the playoffs, of course, but you also want home field advantage. The Bucs looking to stay undefeated inside Ray J. The way that this team has been playing at home, the amount of points the offense has been able to put up in Tampa Bay, that's huge. Steven says, ride the Fournette Express. Yes, sir. It'll be interesting to see what kind of offensive game plan the Bucs bring into this one because, you know, it's like it's hard not to want to run the ball when you see what happened to Buffalo against New England just last week. I mean, over 200 yards on the ground for the Pats. And Lenny is definitely a guy capable of getting you, maybe not all of them. You know, a good healthy dose of Rojo could also be nice. Keep both of those guys fresh, but I don't know. This Bills defense is nothing to sleep at. They are one of the best in the NFL, I think, at taking the ball away and actually just putting up points. They are a scoring defense. Ryan G, let's go, man. Xavier says, shout out from North Carolina. Let's go Bucs. Hashtag Bucs for life. Yes, sir. Tony Scorpio, we need to win. Yes, sir. Hollow Main says, I've been talking about this game since the schedule released. The crazy thing about this game is that, like, I was really excited at the beginning of the year for this matchup. This is actually, like, my pick for the Super Bowl. I think both of these teams could obviously still make the Super Bowl. Let's not forget that the Bucs were 7-5 a year ago. So if the Bills can put together a string of good games at the end of the year, they could still make some noise in the playoffs. But I mean, I definitely didn't think they'd be 7-5 coming into this one too. Brady is 32-3 versus the Bills. Yes, he is, XYS. That's a pretty impressive record. This is his first time facing the Bills as a Buccaneer. It'll be interesting to see. Again, it'll be interesting to see not only what kind of day Brady has, but just this offense as a whole, man, because I don't know if the Bills are a team that's going to allow you to pass the ball 50 times a game like Brady did last week. So, you know, I talked about this on our podcast earlier this week with my co-host Evan, and you know, it's kind of a waiting game. Like like the Bucs are going to have to be patient, I think, this week for that deep shot 30, 40 yards downfield to open up. I don't think they can go out there looking for it, you know, one or two huge plays every single drive. You just got to let it come to you, and you know, it's a waiting game. You got to wait it out and see what the Bills defense is able to give you. It's going to be 33-3. Keep making stupid mistakes. Bucs versus Pats. Steven, is that your Super Bowl pick? Bucs versus Patriots, man? If you guys are in the live chat, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our good buddy, MrBucsNation, will be returning next week. And then drop your Super Bowl picks. I mean, it's never too late to get some Super Bowl picks out there. I'm a little partial, so I still have, I think, the... I don't know about the Bills, man, but, you know, any team can put together some good games at the end of the season. The AFC is still competitive. I mean, the Pats are the 1 seed, and they have 4 losses. So, my pick is probably still the Bucs and the Bills for the Super Bowl. Yeah, XYS says Bucs versus Patriots Super Bowl, probably. I'm not very superstitious when it comes to sports, but I don't see the Patriots making the Super Bowl, man. I really do not. Something about it just doesn't, I don't know. I mean, Mac Jones, a rookie in the playoffs, if they get the 1 seed in the AFC and they're actually able to finish the year like that, that's impressive. Because I'm pretty sure the Bills play the Pats again this year. So, like, that rematch is always going to be fun. But if the Pats can actually prove they can win, I know, you know, Mac Jones or any New England quarterback for that matter is technically a system guy. But I don't know, man. I just don't think the Pats can do it. MrBucsNation checking in says, hello, people. I'm currently in a car driving down the highway. So there you go. Your status report on MrBucsNation. Glad you could be here, my friend. Frank G says Pats moved up 1 seed. Yep, still the 1 seed in the AFC. Our biggest threat is the Cardinals and the Packers, says Steven. Yeah, I know people talk about the Cardinals and the Packers. You know, a matchup with Green Bay in the playoffs would always be fun. Like, any rematch that you get from earlier playoff matchups is always fun. You know, the Cardinals would be interesting. I don't really know what that matchup is like for Tampa Bay, but the biggest team that I worry about, and I know they've been going through a rough patch. I know they signed Odell Beckham, and not a lot has happened there. But I still worry about the Rams, because matchup-wise, it just seems like Sean McVay always has a way to be one step ahead of Bruce Arians, and especially Todd Bowles. So we'll have to see what happens. But the Rams are that one team that I don't want to hit in the playoffs. Superman1 says, let's go. Genius Game says, go Bucs. Steven says, Patriots have an easy schedule. Topic Breeze Realty says, run it right at them. Let the paramedics sort them out. Go Bucs. Yes, sir. It'll be interesting to see what kind of momentum this run game can get early. You know, I think it could be a big day for Lenny, but, you know, somebody else had made a good point about what the offense could bring to this one too. And this Bucs offense, we've said it before, it seems like they work the best when they run a lot of no huddle, when it's very fast paced, right? When you're high tempo, possibly if they can make it work, keep converting first downs, keep that high tempo look for most of the first half, that's how you wear a defense down. And I think that's maybe, if it's something they're able to do successfully, that's where Leonard Fournette comes in the second half, and he's, that much bigger of a factor when those guys on defense are already gassed. But again, like I keep saying, you just got to see what Buffalo's going to give them today. Melodic to Goat says safe travels, James. Yes, sir, Mr. Bucs Nation. Be safe as you are traveling cross country, my friend. Hopefully you're not driving. If you're in the chat still, let us know if you're driving or not. Hit the like button. Yes, sir. Let's get, we thinking like 50 likes for this live stream. I think if we can nail 50 likes for today's reaction stream, it should be a good one. Lorraine Bryant checking in. Would be nice at Packers-Buccaneers rivalry like back in the day with Favre. Yeah, man. Back in 2020 when that schedule came out, I was so excited for that matchup because, one, I hoped it would have been primetime. But, like, that uniform matchup, it was 2020. The Bucs were getting those new uniforms, the classic style back, as you can see. And then they were playing the Packers. Like, that uniform matchup to me is what makes that much more nostalgic. So we are just minutes away from kickoff here in Raymond James Stadium as we get set for Week 14. We got Jim Nantz and Tony Romo calling the action. 4:25 p.m. kickoff. It is on CBS. If you guys are in an area where they're showing the game and you're, using this as a watch along, you're looking to watch the game by yourself, they are broadcasting it on CBS. Yes, sir. Evan Wanish, the moderator, checking in, and my co-host for the Cannon Fire podcast. If you guys are hanging out with us on the game day stream, we are going to be live on our channel after the game to basically break down everything we talk about. Win, lose, or draw, it'll be the Cannon Fire podcast post-game show over on our channel. So make sure you guys subscribe and check that out if that's something you're interested in. We get a look at Tom Brady on the sidelines as he's getting warmed up for this one. And then his opponent, Josh Allen. His season numbers, not as strong as they were last year, but I mean, he's still a competent quarterback. Let's give him credit. Little over 3,000 yards for Josh Allen, 26 touchdowns and 10 picks on the year. Brady, 34 touchdowns and 10 picks on the year as he is putting together a pretty good-looking 21 campaign. I'm pretty sure Brady's still in the top 5 of most Pro Bowl voted players. And, leading the NFL in a lot of passing categories as well. Safe to say he is the MVP favorite for right now. King Jalen says, all right, I'm here now. Yes, sir. Right on time. So we are ready for kickoff. If you guys know anybody at the game, let me know. I had a couple of friends tell me that it kind of looks like there's a lot of Bills fans out there. Like, I'm looking at it on my screen, and I do see some blue jerseys in, like, the middle of the lower bowl. But I don't know, man. It also doesn't look like everybody's in their seats yet. Something about Ray J. Like, it never looks, packed to the brim. There's something about it. Last minute here, checking the chat. Beaver, they are wearing red jerseys, white pants. So, the only uniform combo they are still undefeated in. After the 2020 season, they were undefeated in the white and pewter. This is a new one they rolled out for 2021. And it's a callback to, some vintage games. Here's Jalen Darden on the return, takes it up to the 25-yard line. And the Buccaneers offense will trot out onto the field. Now, Tom Brady, their last 8 games at Raymond James Stadium for TB12. He has an 8-0 record, 297.5 average passing yards per game. Safe to say this offense works its best when the Bucs are in Tampa. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Brady out of the shotgun. I believe it's Leonard Fournette next to him on his left. Leonard goes out in motion. He's out wide now. Here comes the snap. Brady misses it. Has to run backwards and dive on top of it. I am not sure who got that football. I think Brady did. Oh, man, that is not what you want. The Bucs are going to lose. almost 10 yards on this one. The snap just off to the right. Jensen whiffs it. And some reactive thinking by Brady. He chases it down. It'll be 2nd and long. Yeah, that was not a good snap. That's not how you want to start this game. And Ryan Jensen, by the way, popped up on the injury report. Did not practice Wednesday or Thursday this week. He was out there Friday, though, and obviously cleared to be in today's game. 2nd and 24. Brady out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Still looking. Fires over the middle side of the field. And he's got Chris Godwin. Makes the catch at the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd down Tampa Bay. Yeah, just a rough snap, man. Tommy, let's go Bucs, baby. Yes, sir. 3rd and 18 for the Bucs. Back deep in their own territory. Definitely got to dig themselves out of their hole here. You hate to see it. Let me actually get the live scoreboard up. I almost forgot to do that. Here's Brady. Screen pass on 3rd and long. I believe that's Chris Godwin, and he picks up almost every single one of those yards on 3rd and 18. It'll be 4th and short for the Bucs. But I don't think it's enough to convince them to stay out there. The offense comes off, and here comes Bradley Pinion and the punt team. You know, a lot of people talk about that Chris Godwin screen pass that's become so prevalent in this Bucs offense now. But I'll be honest, you know, it's very situational, as most screen passes are. But I see it work more times than not. I want to pretend that I don't like it, but I really do. Here's Pinion on the punt, and he boots this one way back. Caught at the 15-yard line by number 5. Big tackle by Mr. Irrelevant, number 48, Grand Stewart. As he's able to wrap him up and keep it a short return. The Bills will take over right around the 15-yard line. Shout out to Willie Beam and the moderator holding it down in here as well. Shout out to the Cannon Fire podcast for filling in for your guy today. Peace and blessings, James. Yes, sir. Yeah, Jared, I'll be honest. I don't know. I would have liked to see them go for it because it's pretty entertaining. But when it's this early in the game, I still kind of trust this offense. And the Bucs just, you know, it would have been great field position for Buffalo had they not gotten it. So I think they made a business decision there, and it could pay off. 1st down, Josh Allen under center, takes the snap, drops back, fires out to his running back out in the flat. I believe that's Singletary. And Jamel Dean is there, meets him at the line of scrimmage, pushes him out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down for the Bills. Martin says, only the Bucs could have 21 yards passing and not have a 1st down. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I mean, this team has always been known for putting up wild stats like that, but that's just another example of, you know, things that only happen in Tampa. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Josh Allen sends a receiver in motion. Interesting formation here off of the play action. Fires to Singletary on the safety route. Pushes his way through a pair of Buccaneers corners and gets the 1st down. So Buffalo able to move the chains on that one. Andrew Adams, your starting safety today, alongside Antoine Winfield Jr., JPP, Devin White, Levante David, Shaq Barrett all out there. Vita Vea on the field, and Ndamukong Suh. Jamel Dean on the other side of the field. Sean Murphy-Bunting, Carlton Davis. I also would just like to get the rants about how bad the secondary is out of the way early. Yeah, it's tough, man. You know, you obviously want them to be better, but it's just the injuries. You got to get everybody healthy. Oh, big play here. And it's broken up. Whistle dead. Ruled an incomplete pass. Not really sure what happened there. Let me get the replay. I was trying to pull the scoreboard up here for you guys. So Allen takes the snap. And that's JPP, Andrew Adams, pretty much both of those guys coming off of the edge, get a hand on it, ball tips up in the air and falls harmlessly to the ground, but great pressure there on the quarterback. All right, there we go. Got the scoreboard rolling now. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen out of the shotgun, Singletary to his left. Takes the snap. Pressure coming! And the Bucs are going to get there. It's a swarm of red and pewter. It's Joe Tryon, Andrew Adams, Shaq Barrett. I think Andrew Adams might have gotten there first on the safety blitz. You love to see it. A lot of different looks at the quarterback this week, and the pressure's starting to pay off. Yeah, so Andrew Adams was just untouched on the edge. He kind of gets there first. Shaq Barrett and Joe Tryon coming behind. And they're able to clean up the mess and bring down Josh Allen for a huge loss. It is third down. 3rd and 18 for Buffalo deep in their own territory. Allen takes the snap out of the shotgun. Pressure coming. Steps up in the pocket. Rolls out to his right. Trying to make something happen. Throws it to Devin Singletary, who makes the catch. And he'll pick up about 4 or 5 yards as several Buccaneers will stop him yards short of the first down marker. It'll be 4th and 6 now. The punt team comes out. You love to see that pressure early, man. They were there, and they were there often. For the defense in this one, it was interesting to see what kind of approach they would bring, because Josh Allen isn't really a quarterback you want to blitz that much, and we know Todd Bowles definitely likes to blitz, so glad to see the pressure get there, even if it's coming with, your safety. Great play by Andrew Adams. Great drive for number 26. So here's the punt for Buffalo. It is up. Jalen Darden, deep to return. Fields it at the 22-yard line. Makes a move. Cuts through some blockers. And he'll fall down right around the 33. It'll be 1st and 10 Bucs. Looks like Buffalo may have a player down, but I don't think they're going to show who it is. And we'll go to a quick commercial break. 0-0 your score as TB12 and the Bucs look to give it their second go here on offense. Martin says, now can we get a good drive? You'd love to see it, man. I'm curious to see if they actually try and run the ball. I'm pretty sure that first drive wasn't very conservative in the sense of a bad snap. Then you got to recover from that. It's 2nd and forever, and you got to pull something out of your hat to try and convert. So I'd like to see the run game get going here, just to see, just to feel it out, see what happens. Pac-Man says Darden is terrible at punt returner. I don't know about terrible, but he's definitely nothing special. I'm just not sure who they'd rather have back there. I mean, Gio Bernard probably won't do it just because you'd like to have that running back depth. And then Scotty Miller, an interesting development today. He was listed as inactive, so I don't know if he is a healthy scratch. He wasn't on the injury report this week, so I'm thinking that's what it may be. And Brashad Perryman kind of gets that last receiver spot, so it's not like you could put Scotty back there. Hey, Tristan, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm filling in for my guy James this week. Matt Clayton says, here to support James, you are missed. Yes, sir. Buck Wild says, it takes a while for the Bucs to kick on full gear. I had season tickets way back in 2010. It was the year they went 10-6. Raheem Morris was the head coach. Josh Freeman on that football team. Mike Williams. Aurelius Ben. Barrett Ruud was on the defense. Trying to think of who else. He had guys like Savvy Piscatelli on that team, but there was a guy who sat behind me who also had season tickets that year, and I remember he used to say this every single game. He's like, they're like an old Ford, baby. They got to just get warmed up. So every time I think about the Bucs taking a minute to really get started, I always think about that guy who was at the games. Oh, man. Station 9 says the defense will have to sack and fumble and pick 6. Calling it right now. Buffalo is super overrated. Yeah, the Bucs are going to have to make sure they keep playing their best football in this one, because even though Buffalo might be overrated in your eyes, they are still a team that can put some points up on you. But I think the Bucs have done a good job on defense so far. Are you wearing your hoodie? Yeah, James, are you wearing the hoodie? We got to know, man. The people have to know. When's the last time we had a kickoff return? 5 years ago? Yeah, I can't remember the last time the Bucs had a kickoff return for a touchdown. I remember they had a punt return, Monday Night Football against the Steelers, Deshaun Jackson, but that was called back. Before that, I have no idea. But here we go. Brady in the offense, 1st and 10, and we'll finally see Leonard Fournette get the ball. It's a handoff up the gut. He picks up about 4 yards. 2nd down, Tampa Bay. And we'll go over the defensive lineup for Buffalo. Gregory Rousseau, the rookie at defensive end. Tremaine Edmonds back in action. Matt Milano, a great linebacker pair. Dane Jackson, Teron Johnson, Jordan Poyer in the secondary. And Mike Evans gets himself a reception on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and short. Quick pass right there from Brady. I think it's Akana. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Akanable. Thanks, Rhett, for subbing in. Absolutely, I'm happy to be here. 3rd and 2 for Brady and the Bucs out of the shotgun. Fournette to his left. make an adjustment at the line. Play clock ticking here. Still has 15 seconds. Here we go. Brady takes the snap. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. Has Chris Godwin. Makes the catch. Moves the chains. First down, Tampa Bay. You'll love to see it, guys. Let me give you guys some insight on the Romo report. For the Buccaneers offense, take what's given. For the Bills defense, change the picture. I'd probably have to hear him say what change the picture means for the Bills defense, but kind of like what we were saying at the start of the game for the Bucs on the offensive side of the ball. Just be patient. Take what they give you. Here's Brady out of the shotgun. Fires over the middle again. This pass is incomplete. Looking for Leonard Fournette. A lot of quick passes for Brady early on in this one. You talk about taking what the Bills defense gives you. They aren't giving you a look at that deep ball 20, 30, 40 yards downfield. It's going to be a patient game. Could be a lot of dink and dunk for this Bucs offense today. The Bucs right around midfield here on their own logo. 2nd and 10 now. From the 47-yard line, Brady. Huge pass to the right side of the field. Some miscommunication, but I think Mike Evans was able to draw a flag. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be defensive pass interference on Jordan Poyer. Yeah, it'll be against Buffalo. So Bucs get bailed out here. Brady might have seen it before the officials did, and he kind of lobbed it over there to see if they would too, because if I'm frank, it looked like some miscommunication. That pass was kind of behind Mike Evans, but he was open. So Brady could have just been getting their attention. But yeah, Buffalo gets the penalty there, and the Bucs will move the chains. First down. Here we go. Leonard Fournette up the gut, making some guys miss to the 20, 10, 5, stiff arm, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette. The dominance continues. The Bucs are on the board. 6-0 ball game. A 47-yard touchdown run for regular season. Lenny, how about that? Man, oh man. You love to see it. It's a sweep here. He gets a couple of blocks, makes a move to the right side of the field, and he is just gone. It was him and number 23. Yeah, Ali Donovan and Capel on those blocks. That was beautiful execution by the offensive line. They put the holes together, and Leonard Fournette finds the end zone. Ryan Suckup, the PAT is good, and it's a 7-0 ball game. Tampa Bay on top as we take a commercial break. Look at this, man. How about that? Fire the cannons, baby. Vote for Lenny for the Pro Bowl. Yes, sir. Wishing B. Great point, my man. Pro Bowl voting is open. You can also do that on Twitter if you guys are there on Twitter. I think you use hashtag Pro Bowl vote and then just either tag the player or mention the player by name. And every retweet of that counts as a Pro Bowl vote. So doesn't cost you anything, and if you're on Twitter most of the day anyways, it's a good way to support some of these guys. Yeah, Leonard Fournette just ran all over them, man. What a run. 47 yards out. And it was great because at any moment it really seemed like he could have been wrapped up, could have been tackled. And that was not the case. Regular season Lenny, all season Lenny would not be denied on that one. Fabio says New England showed you can run on these Bills. Oh, yeah, man. Superman says that the Bucs found the long-term starting running back. Super Bowl Lenny. The Bucs need to back up the Brinks truck for the man. I like it. I'll be honest with you. Coming into this season, myself, along with probably a lot of other people who might not admit it, I was Team Rojo. That 99-yard touchdown last year was awesome. He was so close to getting 1,000 yards. The first Bucs rusher to get 1,000 yards since Doug Martin. He was like 20 yards short, if not a little bit less. So I was Team Rojo. I thought this was his job to lose, and he was going to take it and run with it, but he kind of lost the job. Leonard Fournette has proven this season that he is ready to go out there and be the 3-down back the Bucs are looking for. He improved his pass catching ability. It's proven this year that he is a huge part in this offense when he's able to catch the ball consistently. So I think Lenny does get paid. I think Ronald Jones will take his money and go elsewhere. Gio Bernard, still kind of a question mark, but if the Bucs re-sign Lenny, move on from Rojo, move on from Bernard, Maybe look in the first round or the second round of the draft for a running back, but obviously we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I think playoff Lenny definitely deserves to get paid, whether it's in Tampa or for somewhere else. No, James did not get canceled. He's just traveling this week, so he wasn't able to do the live stream. I'm filling in for him. No Tre'Davious White equals throw for at least 200, run for 100 plus. I like it, man. We talked about the Bills' defense and the productivity they've had throughout this season. This is the first week they've had to do it without Tre'Davious White, who is their number one corner. So I think they're going to, try and lock Brady down as much as they can. I think he's still going to have to wait for that deep shot, but if you got to focus on tackling Leonard Fournette 2 out of the 3 plays they're on the field, first and second down, you got to focus on tackling Leonard Fournette. It's, it could be a long ball game for Buffalo. I think Lenny plays not for the Bucs next year, says Peter. It'll be interesting, man. We'll see what his market fetches, but here we go. Bradley Pinion to kick this one away, and it goes past the end zone for a touchback. And now the Buffalo offense will come back out on the field and see if they can respond to the touchdown the Bucs were able to put up. Frank G says, I want to see Scooter. Yeah, man, interesting storyline for Scotty Miller in this one. He's a healthy scratch this week. I was pretty surprised by that one. But I guess it just shows the confidence that this coaching staff has in a guy like Rashad Perriman. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Or I'm sorry, 1st and 10 for Buffalo from the 25-yard line. Josh Allen under center takes the snap. Play action to Singletary. It's a screen pass to Stephon Diggs. Gets a couple of blocks. JPP and Devin White there to wrap him up at the 30-yard line. He'll pick up about 5 yards. B. Loggins says Rojo should be the short yardage and Rhino back for short down and goal line play. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think he has, I think he has all the ability to still make plays in this offense. It's just Leonard Fournette is, literally not giving him the room. You know what I mean? As long as Lenny keeps producing, they're going to keep going to him. 2nd and 5 for the Bills. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. Singletary to his right. Sends a tight end in motion. Play action. Allen keeps the ball, goes to the right side. This play design working beautifully as he picks up a first down and more. Raheem Nunez-Rocha is there to wrap him up. Bills get 10, 11, 12 yards on that play. A designed run for Josh Allen. It's almost like a fake jet sweep. Allen keeps the ball, goes to the right, follows his blockers, and they do enough to get him downfield. They'll move the chains. Pac-Man says they got to blitz him. Yeah, man, but it's risky. You blitz him on a play like that, and he's already off to the right side of the field, and you got no safety help. No one's going to be able to tackle him. Cole Beasley with a screen now. Jamel Dean and Devin White make the tackle. He picks up probably 2 yards. It'll be second down for Buffalo. 2nd and 7. Hey, Red, it's really nice seeing you get more exposure over here. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. I'm just happy to be filling in for my guy, James. Glad I could, at least help him out this week and just get the content out. That's what it's about, man. So thank you guys for hanging out with us if you are here in the chat as well. Bills might get embarrassed today. We'll see. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. 2nd and 7 now. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Shaq Barrett off of the edge. Oh, my goodness. Buccaneers all over him. It is Shaq Barrett, Devin White, and Levante David there to bring him down. The collaborative effort. 2nd sack of the day for the Buccaneers defense. How about that? Shaq Barrett just screaming. Absolutely embarrassed that right tackle. He clips Josh Allen. Devin White clips him again. And then they both get there at the same time to bring him down. Levante cleans it up at the very end. So maybe it's a half sack. But Shaq Barrett already a sack and a half today in this contest. 3rd and 8 now. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, pressure coming. Fires to the left side of the field. And his receiver does not stop for the ball. That's number 13, Davis, for Buffalo. He just keeps running. And I think Josh Allen was looking for him to stop at the first down marker. But the Buccaneers defense, yet again, holds them to no points and is now 4th down for the Bills. Was that a blitz? On the Shaq Barrett sack, I think it was, because Devin White was already back in the perimeter. I'd probably have to go back and look at it again. Yeah, defense coming in hot today. Now Buffalo back to punt deep out of their own territory. Kick is up and away. Darden back to return. And he's going to let this one bounce out of bounds. I think it's going to be spotted right around the 15-yard line. So the Buccaneers offense will get a chance to come back onto the field and try and extend their lead. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first quarter as we'll take a quick break. The Buccaneers up 7-0. Martin says, how about some more offense from the GOAT? Yeah, man. I'm curious to see if Leonard Fournette can just keep doing his thing, man. If Lenny can run all over these guys, like if any one of our backs can run all over these guys and make it easier on Brady. I know with the MVP year that Brady has had, it'd be nice to see him throw 5 touchdowns, but if he doesn't have to do that today, I'll also take that. Should be 14-0, but mistakes. Yeah. I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. I agree. Ricky Tavia says, I like this new guy. He gets more excited. I try, man. When I'm not doing the reaction stream, this is the first one I've done all season, but usually I'm sitting there screaming at my TV too. Willie says, really loving the defense right now. Let's go Bucs. Yes, sir. You love to see that the defense came to play. I was curious about the offense because they usually seem to be hot at home, but our defense is handling business. As long as they keep playing like this, I'm happy. Run it like the Patriots. I want Brady to get 50 touchdowns, says Decorous Gamer. I don't know. I mean, this is you got 5 games left, including today. He has 34 on the season, so 16 touchdowns over 5 games. Math was never my strong point, but that's what, like 3 1/3 touchdowns per average in a game. So let's say he throws 2 one week, 5 one week, 3 another week. You know, he could be halfway there, but I don't know. I mean, let's say the Bucs have the 1 seed all locked up by the time the extra game comes around, the last game of the season, and I don't know, they want to start Blaine Gabbert that week. Not that I think they'll be in a position to do that. I think Brady's going to start every game for the rest of the year, but you never know. I think getting AB back and healthy is going to be important to doing that too. He'll probably throw a bunch of touchdowns once AB comes back, and this offense is just fully good to go. Is Winfield playing strong safety? I think so. Station 9 means they were playing the pass because they know they think their front 4 can stop the run. We want Brady to get MVP, says XYS. I would like Brady to get MVP because he would be the first Buccaneer in history to win the MVP. But at the same time, every single year that Tom Brady has won MVP, which was 3 times before, he did not win the Super Bowl. So I would like another Super Bowl, and an MVP might be contingent of that. Here's Leonard Fournette getting another carry on first down. He'll make a move on the right side and pick up about 4. Ryan Jensen with some extracurricular activity. It really doesn't look like he's doing much either. He kind of just put a hand out and was holding his blocker, and that guy was mad. We'll see Tom Brady's career versus the Buffalo Bills. 70 pass touchdowns. 3rd most all-time by any quarterback versus a single opponent. 1st and 2nd place, Dan Marino with 72 touchdowns, and I did not see the other guy. But it's all right. 2nd and 6. Brady out of the shotgun, fires to the right side of the field. Trying to see who caught that pass. That's Tyler Johnson. I think he moves the chains. It'll be a first down, Tampa Bay. Great catch by Tyler Johnson. Kind of had to slide and get it. It was behind him. So not a first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. The Bucs. Oh, here we go. Brady throwing the shoulder, man. So basically what happens, they mark it 3rd and short, 3rd and very short. The Bucs come out, hurry up offense. Brady quarterback sneak up the gut, and then one of the Bills defensive players like picks Brady up and tosses him out of the pile. Yeah, it was number 91. And then it's Ed Oliver. He gets up, pushes Brady. Brady lays a shoulder back into him. Brady the aggressor on that one, but doesn't matter. The Bucs will get the first down. All right, how about Brady getting physical? Out of the shotgun on first down. Pressure coming on the left side. Brady steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble. Slides for the first down. Tampa Bay. TB12. The man is a dual threat. I mean, how many more times can I say it, folks? The man's better than Lamar this time of the year. I'll be honest with you. Look at Brady. steps up in the pocket. Nobody's there to stop him. He scrambles for a first down and moves the chains. And he's got a big smile on his face, too. 14 yards on the carry for Brady. Out of the shotgun, fires over the middle, finds Rob Gronkowski. Takes a couple of bills to bring him down. It'll be 2nd and short now for Tampa Bay. Yeah, don't piss off Tom Brady, man. That's Tampa Tom. Yeah, who said it? Lamar Brady. I love it, man. 2nd and 1 for the Bucs now. Hand off to Leonard Fournette. Up the gut. He gets the first down, but not much else. Bill's able to plug the holes there. I think it was Milano on the tackle. And I think Lenny's going to go ahead and check Rojo into this game. But 1st and 10 for the Bucs. Yeah, 3 first downs in a row. So safe to say this offense has found a rhythm. Even though they've got to convert the 3rd and 1, the 2nd and 1, the fact that you're converting is all that's important. From the 50-yard line, Brady out of the shotgun. Rojo to his left. Brady takes the snap, pressure coming, steps up in the pocket, fires to Chris Godwin, who is wide open and is racking up the yak yardage as he moves the chains and a little bit more. Steve Carello with a $50 super chat says, let's hit double-digit wins today. Go Bucs. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your super chat and supporting the channel. Glad to have you watching, my friend. OMF Goggle says, Gronk needs another touchdown. You'll love to see it, man. Vintage Gronk these past few weeks. Yeah, how about Mr. Godwin as well? So here we go. Brady out of the shotgun on 1st down. Plenty of time. Takes a deep shot downfield. Looking for Rob Gronkowski. Pass is broken up by Jordan Poyer. Man, that was a dime. I mean, that was a great pass by Tom Brady. Gronk down the seam, and he was open for most of it. Poyer gets there at the tail end and is able to make the play. And that pass falls incomplete. I don't know if that was, maybe he could have put it a little higher, but I don't think Brady could have thrown that any better, man. That was just a great defensive play there. Or Jordan Poyer, I think, at the safety position. Yeah, that was great coverage. Yes, sir, we do look good today. Got to see what they do here on 2nd down. Brady, single back all by himself. Quick pass to Tyler Johnson. Makes a move. Shakes a couple of guys and picks up some extra yardage there on the short pass completion. It'll be 3rd and short. I think he got about 7 or 8 yards. Godwin is our best year, this receiver. Stop this unpopular opinion. I don't know if that's unpopular. I mean, Antonio Brown being healthy and being available every single week would be an interesting sight because he was off to an awesome start. But I think Chris Godwin is probably our most athletic receiver, especially since he's as young as he is. Here's Brady out of the shotgun. 3rd and 2. Oh, my goodness, Brady takes the contact, keeps him himself. 1st down, Tampa Bay. Oh, my God. Dual threat Brady doing his thing yet again. On 3rd and 2, steps up in the pocket. Oh, my God, he juked. I think it was Milano coming downhill, and he juked him out of his shoes and takes on the contact. TB12 is all about business today. I think Tom's got the laser eyes on, man. He's playing the Bills, and, when you're 32-3 against a team, there's got to be a special kind of hatred. 1st and 10 for the Bucs after the Brady 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he takes the snap. TB12 looking, fires to Leonard Fournette on the left side of the field. Lenny makes a guy miss, 1st down and more, and he is down inside the 5-yard line. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the red zone yet again. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay. Yeah, how about Tom Brady getting it done on the ground? I think 2 rushes for 20-something yards at this point. Making the big plays today. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a great way to end the corner, says Martin. You love to see it, man. The way that this team has been playing complementary football, both sides of the ball, just seems like it's working, man. Got to score here, capitalize, make it a 14-0 ball game, but you definitely got to love what you see. We'll take a quick commercial break over on CBS. Brady looks fresh and calm. Brady definitely looks calm. And I mean, you can tell he's got that extra level of calmness when he knows the pressure's coming and he decides to just keep it and pick up the 1st down himself. He is playing great football. Yeah, Steve, great point. Gotta love December championship play. Brady said this is the biggest matchup of the year. And one of the biggest storylines in this game was the playoff atmosphere that's going to be in Raymond James Stadium. You know, it's December football. Both teams desperately need a win, and they're both going to be bringing their best. Luckily for us, the Buccaneers playing their best football means they're pretty hard to beat. Super Bowl Lenny running on all cylinders, says Buck Wild. Tom looking like Jeff Garcia today. I like it, man. Bucks legend, Jeff Garcia. The Bills need to bring back Doug Flutie. Matt Clayton says, I'm finding new ways to be impressed with Brady is difficult, but here we are. I know, man. He's, listen, he's got a couple of good runs in his career, but this 2021 season, he's really emerged as, what do I call him, bro? The dual threat. I mean, listen, if there's something that gets better with age, it's definitely Tom Brady's speed, acceleration, agility, his elusiveness in the pocket. You love to see it, man. Tommy time. If we get the win today, the rest of the schedule looks pretty easy. I'm still curious about the Saints matchup, but, I think the Bucs are going to have a better plan for Trevor Siemian this time around. Well, Taysom Hill, but I'm pretty sure they can figure out a full game of Taysom Hill. They barely, it seemed like they, probably could have put the Jets away today by a little bit more, but whatever. Aside from that, though, I think it is some favorable contests. A lot of division games, though. You still play the Panthers twice. You already sweep the Falcons, but you've got the Saints. You got the Panthers twice at the end of the season. So it'll be interesting to see. I know the Panthers had a rough game today, too. Bucks need to win all of the remaining games. Must. Yeah. Globe, Mr. Scorpio. If the Bucks want any chance at the top seed in the NFC, they're going to have to win out. You can't afford any more losses this time of the year. But luckily for us, the way that this team operates, they're rolling on all cylinders right now, and it really seems like they tend to get better as the year goes on. So they can put together some good games and keep playing their best football. They should be in good shape for the playoffs. Here's Brady, first and goal out of the shotgun. Running back to his left, that's Leonard Fournette. 5 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap. TB12 steps up in the pocket, pressure coming, and he's going to go down. That's number 51. Who's able to bring him down. Kind of a coverage sack there. I just don't think anybody was open with the limited field they had. Brady tried to step up, and 51 gets off of his blocker and just meets him right there. So it'll be second and goal now. Leonard Fournette, Reznov, they scored the first touchdown. It was a 47-yard run from Leonard Fournette. Second and goal for Brady. Shotgun. Handoff inside to Leonard Fournette, who goes up the gut. And he is met at the line. Several Buffalo players there to bring him down. Third and goal now. Better plays. Sonia says, go Bucks. My live chat's being weird on me. Sorry, guys. Let me get you going here. There we go. Third and goal. Brady out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Way back. Tries to find Chris Godwin. And they are not able to hook up there. Kind of an awkward play. I mean, Brady, pressure was coming. He tried to roll out to the right, and the pressure just followed him, so he had to go back and dump it off to somebody. Put a little bit too much mustard on it. Overthrows Chris Godwin, who tried to make a diving catch. Just not able to make it happen there. And he's out of bounds. Yeah, it's a shame. You love to take advantage there. You know, you got to get a touchdown and just put this game that much more out of reach. But it still is a two-possession game. Ryan Suckup from 23 yards is money. So the Buccaneers will extend their lead 10-0. 13.5 minutes left to go in the first half of this one. Josh Allen warming up on the sideline. The Buffalo Bills offense will hit the field next and look to answer. Yeah, USAD's great point, man. The Bills are a tough team. I mean, the fact that the Bucs have made this a two-possession game early, you couldn't have asked for a better start, right? I mean, a touchdown there would have been a little better, but the fact that it's 10-0 and our defense is clearly rolling today, that's always a good sight. James is traveling right now. He's actually in a car on the highway, probably somewhere, I don't know, Midwest USA right now, if I had to guess. But he will be back this week. I'm just filling in for him today. Thanks for the stream. I am from India, and NFL broadcasting is not available. Yeah, dude, I'm glad you're tuning in. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I have to imagine the NFL games are hard to get out there. Bills were in the AFC Championship game last year. How is that overrated? You know, it's a year-to-year league, but the Bills are definitely a team that, you know, like I said way back before the game started, they were my pick for the Super Bowl this year. I think it's going to be a Bucs-Bills Super Bowl, and I think they still could be Super Bowl contenders. And obviously for the Bills, a win here today goes a long way. But when you're 7-6 and the AFC is still as competitive as it is, they could finish and be one of the top seeds in the AFC. Depending on how, you know, the rest of the AFC teams play this week. Kansas City already got a win over the Raiders, so they're going to get another win. A loss here for Buffalo would be bad, but they are definitely still in the playoff conversation as far as the seeding in the AFC goes, even if they lose today. Yeah, Ryan Suckup, Mr. Irrelevant too, says Peter. So you got two Mr. Irrelevants, Grant Stewart from this year's draft, and then Ryan Suckup. I think from, what year was he drafted? 2015? 2013? 2015? Maybe sooner than that. I'm not sure. If you guys know, let me know. Yeah, Martin definitely could always be worse. We could be the Raiders today. That was a rough game. I was a little bummed out because if you guys are in Tampa, the 1 o'clock games we had today were not very entertaining at all. We had the Raiders and the Chiefs, and that was a one-sided affair. And then what was the other game that I had? That was also one-sided. It was Dallas. It was Dallas and Washington. And Dallas just, I mean, absolutely killed them. I don't know what the final score of that one was, but I'm pretty sure Dallas won. Yeah, I like the way we're moving the ball. Yes, sir, Pat. Great point. This offense is doing really good. The way that they've come out, I mean, it's been, you know, like we said before the game, they're just taking what's given of them. Leonard Fournette, obviously, the 47-yard touchdown is enough to get that done, but if you can run the ball against a team like the Bills and Brady doesn't have to throw the ball as much, I think that's good, because then you force the Bills defense to adjust, and who knows what happens there. So yeah, here are your division leaders in the AFC playoff picture. The Patriots, the Titans, Kansas City, and Baltimore. All of those teams are 9-4. Baltimore is 8-5. I think Baltimore barely beat Cleveland today. Unless actually Cleveland hung on to beat Baltimore. But I mean, Cleveland at 7-6 is still in the playoff hunt, and the Bills are trying to hang on to it at 7-5. So that's a very competitive conference the AFC is this year. Under center for Josh Allen, takes the snap on 1st and 10, fires over the middle, has a wide open receiver. That's Emmanuel Sanders. He'll be brought down at the 50-yard line. 1st down, Buffalo. Yeah, he was wide open there, man. It was Jamel Dean on coverage. I think it might have just been zone coverage. Devin White was nowhere to be found. Antoine Winfield trying to help out on top of the field. Had to come down and make a play. Yeah, just an exploit in zone coverage right there. SMB, Devin White, he ran right past those guys and was just sitting in an empty zone. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 50. Josh Allen under center. Play action. Flag down. Could be a free play. He completes the pass to number 13. Carlton Davis makes the tackle. And I hope this flag, I'm curious to see who this flag is on. Let me see here. So it's an illegal shift. Number 14 and 79 on the Buffalo offense were moving at the same time. So I'm not really sure what they saw. Looking at Stephon Diggs, who was in motion. That's a ridiculous call. They called it on the right guard, who was number 79. Stephon Diggs was in motion. He moved to the other side of the field, and they said it was an illegal shift. I didn't see the lineman move at all, but that's the nature of the NFL refs. And now it's 1st and 15 Buffalo. Carlton Davis, by the way, being looked at by trainers. He is up and walking off the field. I'm not sure if he's going to the locker room or not, but he kind of hit his head on that tackle there. So hopefully we'll get an update on him soon. I think he's going back to the locker room or either under the concussion tent, but not a great sign for number 24. He's all smiles, though, so we'll see what happens. Can you believe the Bills haven't run the ball since? Yeah, they really haven't. That's wild. Do you think Lenny should sit out for a couple of weeks after week 15? I think it's going to depend on where the Bucs are as far as the NFC seeding goes, because they want that 1 seed, and Lenny could help them do that. First and long for the Bills. Josh Allen out of the shotgun by himself. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. Finds an open receiver. That pass is caught. Stephon Diggs able to move the chains for Buffalo. Another first down. Patriots fan 12 says he's here now. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm filling in for James this week. Yeah, Carlton Davis, second game back, already hurt again. You hate to see it, man. And now the Bills' offense is driving 2 straight big first downs. You're missing your top corner. Ross Cockrell now moving into the nickel with Carlton Davis hurt. So Cockrell out there on the field now. SMB playing outside from the looks of it. Allen takes the snap, finds a wide open receiver over top of Devin White on the sideline. That's number 13, Davis, and another first down for the Bills. They're in the red zone now. And Devin White in coverage there. Just doesn't get back far enough. Is kind of slow. Gets beat by the receiver on the sideline. And Sean Murphy-Bunting has to make the tackle. Yeah, that's a tough look. 3 straight first downs. So this Buffalo passing attack is just getting started here. First and goal from the 10-yard line for the Bills. Send a tight end in motion. They're going to run that design play again with Josh Allen, and the Bucs are going to sniff it out. Devin White, the first one there to make the play. So they basically run that quarterback keep to the left side instead of the right now, and the Bucs defense had no part of that. Levante David secured the edge. Anthony Nelson made a move, and Raheem Nunez-Roches and Devin White were there to clean it up at the end. No penalties so far for the Bucs, if I remember correctly, Steve. I think no penalties so far, which is a great sign. Second and goal now. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking the left side of the field. Pressure coming, makes a move. He's going to keep it and run. Gets inside the 5-yard line. He'll be taken down by Ross Cockrell. He'll pick up about 7 or 8 yards. It's third and goal now for the Bills. Man, Anthony Nelson was bringing some pressure on the edge, but he falls down. And Allen just uses his legs, gets away from him. So here we go. Third and goal. From the 3-yard line. Huge play. Out of the shotgun. Allen takes the snap. Singletary to his left. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. Overthrows his receiver. And the pass falls incomplete. No flags on the play. He was looking for Davis on that one. No dice. Fourth and goal. The field goal team trots out. Great stop by the defense there. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it, man. Bring back the barefoot kicker. I like that, Steve. Yeah, that's old school. Nothing cheap, nothing deep, says Guitar Kev. Steven says the Bucs defense went missing. On that drive, they certainly did, but let's not forget they lost their number 1 corner. They were able to make up for it in the red zone, so that's all I care about. Still a 7-point game. As Tom Brady and the Bucs offense will get the ball back. 9.5 minutes left to go in this first half. What do you guys think of this matchup so far? What are the Bucs doing well? What are they not doing well? What do they need to adjust? What do you want to see more of? You cannot win a Super Bowl with this defense. Well, guess what, Steven? They did it last year. I know, I know you got some starters that are hurt, but they re-signed all 22 of their starters, and most of them are out there. So, even though there are some sub guys in there, I definitely still think they are a Super Bowl contender with this defense. Hold them to field goals. Yes, sir, Willie. If you can hold them to field goals and just keep scoring touchdowns, it'll keep this game at a comfortable distance. You just got to see if the offense can keep rolling, but we've seen them do this at home before, so hopefully that momentum continues here. Tampa defense was beat up last year too. That pass rush is still legit. Yeah, man, when that blitz can get there, they'll make your quarterback feel the pressure. And I'll be honest, I know the pressure wasn't exactly there on that drive, but those first few drives on offense for Buffalo, the Bucs pass rush was able to get there. And they were getting there with more than just the linebackers and the front four. I mean, Andrew Adams got a sack, right? Bend but don't break. No shame in that. Yes, sir. Chris Mail says, keep running the ball. I like it. I mean, Lenny's shown that he can be that guy today. He showed us pretty early, so I'm curious to see how much they commit to the run, because I definitely still think the run is a viable option. Reznov says, everybody needs to stop complaining about the Bucs defense. A lot of our starters are injured, and we are just adapting to what is left. Yeah, I mean, that's the nature of the NFL, man. It's a next man up league, a next man up mentality, and you gotta make do with what you have. And for the Bucs today, they are missing some pieces, but a lot of their guys are still out there, and we have some playmakers on this defense for sure. Not a top defense, but should be good enough to win. Yeah, I mean, when it's firing on all cylinders, I think it's a top defense. But it's hard to do that 100% of the time, week in and week out. Plus the injuries on top, you know what I mean? DJ Jean says Brady is running the ball because the Bills defense has the receivers covered. Pretty much. I mean, when we look at the pass game too, he missed Rob Gronkowski on that touchdown a little bit earlier. It was a great play by Jordan Poyer. But aside from that, it's a lot of short passes. He's trying to get the ball out quick. Most guys are covered way downfield, so he's either looking for the check down or handing it off to Lenny if, he makes a change at the line or that's just the play call. Here we go. Kicking off from the right hash is Buffalo. Darden catches it in the end zone. He'll knee it down for a touchback. So from the 25-yard line, the Buccaneers will come back out 1st and 10. Run the ball more, says Reznov. Fournette and Rojo will break it through. DJ Jean says his wind a factor. I don't think so today. I mean, it's definitely not the weather that Buffalo was playing in on Monday night up in New York. But I don't think it's a very windy day down here today. Great football weather, too. It's like, it's got to be in the 70s or the 80s. I bet it feels great on that field. Yeah, Citizen X. Dink and dunk offense here, but different look for Brady in the offense. Single back. Brady under center. Play action. Here we go. Looking for the deep shot. Fires downfield and finds a wide open Chris Godwin. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. They'll set up shop right around the 50-yard line. Huge conversion there for the Bucs. 1st down, Tampa Bay. You'll love to see it, man. Play action from the single back look. Brady, plenty of time. This offensive line is giving him. And he finds Chris Godwin taking advantage of the zone coverage there. Right around midfield, 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Brady takes the snap. Over the middle of the field again. Finds Rob Gronkowski. Breaking tackles. Rumbles his way down to the 33-yard line. How about that for big number 87? Just getting started as well. The only thing that'll disturb our momentum is penalties and drop passes. Yeah, and I'll be honest, man. Knock on wood. I haven't seen too many of those today. 2nd catch of the day for Rob Gronkowski. Here is Leonard Fournette on an inside handoff, 1st and 10. He'll pick up about 6 yards there. 2nd down, Tampa. Oh, yeah, play action definitely going to work all day on this defense. Play action for the Bucs works, man, and with Leonard Fournette being productive, it's worked that much more. 2nd and 5 out of the shotgun. TB12 takes the snap, fires to the right side of the field. That's Brashad Perryman not able to hook up there as it falls incomplete on the sideline. 3rd and 5. man. That it's kind of on Perryman there. I mean, I don't know if Tom, again, like the Gronk incompletion in the end zone earlier, I don't know if Brady could have put that ball on him any better. Perryman just kind of took a weird angle to catch it and couldn't reel it in here. Looking to convert on third down. 3rd and 5. Brady out of the shotgun. Rojo to his right. Takes the snap. Looking. Floats it over to the right side to Rob Gronkowski. And I think they're looking for a flag. And they're going to get one against Buffalo. Number 30 was all over Rob Gronkowski. And I think that's another example of Brady seeing it before the refs do. Yeah, that's Jackson on the defense for Buffalo. Dane Jackson, a critical pass interference. And listen, you know, it doesn't matter who you are in the NFL. When you're playing a tight end, you got to be physical. But when you're playing a Hall of Famer tight end like Rob Gronkowski, you have to be physical. And that's what this guy was doing there. But he was, you know, a full foot shorter and just got a little too physical with him. So the Bucs will move the chains off of the penalty. It is now 1st and 10. 0 penalties still for the Buccaneers in this first half. Brady changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Now he's under center. Fournette, the running back. Chris Godwin in motion. It's a screen pass to Leonard Fournette. He catches it on the right side and picks up about 5 or 6 yards before he's pushed out of bounds. 2nd down, Tampa Bay, as they close in on the red zone. Big game, Lenny. Take the clock down to 4.5, Martin says. I like that, but if you can get another touchdown here, I trust your defense to get them off of the field and maybe get the ball again before the end of the first half. Out of the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Brady from the 20 fires over the middle. Looking for Leonard Fournette. Pass is incomplete, but that ball bounced up in the air. And listen, man, anytime he throws to a running back and the ball bounces up in the air, it seems like it's an interception this year. So, excuse me as I catch my breath on that one. Yeah, Lenny just not able to reel it in. The linebacker was on top of him. I think he knew he was going to be taking that hit. And Brady expressing his frustration there. Fournette takes a rep off. 3rd and 5 now for the Bucs. They'll have to convert. From the 13-yard line, Brady sends Gio Bernard out and wide. Out of the shotgun, Brady takes the snap, looking to his left side, fires to the end zone! Touchdown! Mike Evans! What a snag by big number 13! How about that? Big Mike in the end zone for his 73rd career reception touchdown. And he'll hunt down a fan in the stands and give him the game ball. How about that, man? Mike Evans just makes a move, and Brady puts it right where 13 can get it over top the corner, and he reels it in. Incredible play. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 7 plays, 75 yards, and a little over 2 minutes for the Buccaneers offense. Ryan Suckup now looking for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. The Buccaneers make this a 14-point ball game, 17-3. Your score with 7 minutes left to go in the first half. How about that, folks? Fire the cannons and go Bucs. Yeah, sorry if your TV broadcast is a little ahead of mine. I'm going off of what I've got, and I'm looking at YouTube TV right now on my laptop, so hopefully it shouldn't be too far behind for you guys if you're watching the game as well. Yeah, that's an insane catch from Mike Evans. One of his best of the year, man. Just the way he went up there and got that. It wasn't as flashy, but if you guys remember, it gives me shades of that one game. I think it was Thursday Night Football against the Falcons. We ended up losing, but Mike Evans was wearing the color rush, and he had that incredible sideline one-handed catch. It wasn't quite as flashy, but the same amount of effort involved. You know what I mean? Just a great catch by big number 13. Yeah, Evans with the grips, man. That's Big Mike. Heck of a throw, heck of a catch. My TV is way behind the stream. Well, so, you know, that's the worst part about, like, streaming and whatnot. Like, you can never really match up anything perfectly. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a big fan of Gene Deckerhoff, who does the radio play-by-play for the Bucs and has done for, God, the past 30-plus years. But I like listening to him on the radio some weeks more than I like listening to the guys on the TV. And when you turn on your radio to listen to him, sometimes it's hard to like sync it up with your TV, you know what I mean? And then if you don't have DVR or you don't have something to where you can pause it, you know, it's just impossible to really sync it up perfectly. Keep up the energy. Yeah, man, I definitely will. I get excited watching these games. I'd go with dice. Why is my phone? Here we go. Should be better now. Just a quick reminder, guys, if you are in the live stream, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more great Bucs content. But after the game, we are going to be live on my personal podcast, the Cannon Fire Podcast. It'll be myself and my good buddy Evan Wanish, my co-host. We'll be breaking down everything from today's Week 14 matchup, win, lose, or draw. It'll be live, youtube.com/Cannon Fire Podcast. So make sure you go sub to that channel and check it out as well for more great Bucs content. We like to have James on the podcast regularly as well. So, you know, go check us out, my friend. 2 plays in front of the stream in Germany. That's surprising. I'm in Tampa, and I'm 2 plays behind, I guess. Here's Pinion on the kick, trying to get him to return it here, and they will. Back out of their own end zone, makes a move. The returner, number 5, Kevin Minter there to wrap him up at the 25-yard line. So really no different than if he would have taken a touchback anyways. Hey, thanks for the like, DJ Gene. Appreciate it, bud. Dude, you can't call yourself a real Bucs fan if you're not a fan of the legendary Gene Deckerhoff. I know, man. Mean Gene is the OG. He's the man, the GOAT. A lot of people say that, you know, he's kind of struggling since he's getting a little older now, but I don't think so, man. Mean Gene will always be the man. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it, my friend. So 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line come the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen out of the shotgun, running back to his right. He takes the snap. Pressure coming. Antoine Winfield Jr. trying to come down there. The safety blitz. And Allen able to get the ball out in time. Finds his tight end. That's Knox. It'll be 2nd and short. 2nd and 1 now for the Bills. Just a quick completion. Dennis Miller, Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K., or Andrew Dice Clay? Good question, Steve. Personally, I am a Dave Chappelle fan. Out of all those guys, I'll probably take Dave Chappelle. Yeah, Reznov, the Cannon Fire Podcast. If you want to go check it out, it's a podcast I do with my good buddy Evan Wanish, and it's right here on YouTube as well as any other podcast source. Go check us out. Screen pass now for the Bills. Number 19 takes the catch. That's McKenzie. He'll move the chains. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Buffalo now. Bucs win. Bucs win. Adam says you kind of look like a young Louis C.K. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but thank you, I think. Oh, to call a Bucs game? Probably Andrew Dice Clay, like you said, just because he's got like the best radio voice. Like, oh, here's Devin White on the blitz, by the way. Huge sack on 1st down for Tampa Bay. The ball comes out, but I think they whistled it dead. Devin White was all over that one. The Bucs defense just swarms Josh Allen yet again. But yeah, to call a Bucs game, probably Andrew Dice Clay. But here's this for you guys, a little bit of Buccaneers trivia. Did you know that Jesse the Body Ventura, pro wrestler, commentator, and renowned conspiracy theorist, was a Buccaneers color commentator for the radio crew back in 1991 and 1992. He actually called Bucs games back in the day. I didn't know that until just before this season started. Here we go, 2nd and 17. Pressure coming quick. Shaq Barrett all over that play. Josh Allen forced to throw, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 17. Man, I love what I'm seeing from this defensive game plan today. And that's not a blitz either. Shaq Barrett's able to get there and bring the pressure with just 4 down linemen. So that was going to be critical in this one too. Because Allen's the kind of guy where you don't want to blitz him too much. But I think they've done a perfect job of balancing that today. And the fact that they're getting pressure with 4 is just another testament to the improvement of this pass rush. 3rd and 17 now. Bucs are showing a blitz. And they'll kind of bring one. Richard Sherman, the safety, coming down there. That's his first rep of the day, I think. And Antoine Winfield is going to wrap up Knox there on the short completion. Nothing doing for Buffalo. It's now 4th and long. The punt team comes out. I remember that because the WWF at the time was based out of Tampa and their training facility. So all those guys are constantly here. Oh yeah, Tampa's a huge wrestling city, man. Should Joe Tryon play more than JPP? That's a good question and a good argument that I've seen. I think he probably deserves a little bit more of his reps. You know, it really does seem like this pass rush just generates so much more when Joe Tryon is on the field. So me personally, I would say yes. But like JPP is also getting paid a lot, and he's the type of guy where he doesn't like coming off of the field, you know? So the Buccaneers offense will come back out on the field. 4 minutes left to go here. A chance to get some more points before the half. It's a 17-3 ball game. If the run game kicks in here, they can chew some clock and try and extend their lead before halftime. But just a great position for Tampa Bay. Gary says, we got to play like this full 4 quarters, but they play good right now for the whole team. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. It's all about complementary football, which has been great today. I think this team has really showed up, and all 3 phases of the game have been on point. But they gotta continue this. Keep it up in the second half. Whatever adjustment the Bills make, you adjust with them. Continue to do your thing. JPP needs a game or 2 off, in my opinion. He's been playing through an injury, and at least even 1 off game could help. Yeah, I think you're right, Brandon. That's a great point, man. You know, he even came out and said, like, this is probably the most pain I've ever played through in my career, but I'm going to come out here and do it. I mean, this guy is a leader on this defense. There is no doubt about that, right? But when you're playing hurt and you're holding a guy like Joe Tryon to limited reps, in a way, you know, could possibly be hurting the team. But with the way the defense is playing today, you know, it's one of those things where we'll think about it afterwards. They just got to keep doing their thing. Yeah, loving the delayed blitz. Bob Menery. I would do a Bob Menery, but I don't know if James wants me cussing all over his channel, so maybe we'll save that one for another time. More mobile Brady, I think, is attributed to not having to wear a knee brace. That's a great point, Steve. As we know, Brady took off that knee brace after his procedure over the offseason last year. He got that knee scoped and had a little bit more work done to it, but clearly he's feeling a lot better if he's scrambling the way that he is. He truly is a dual threat. I like Joe Tryon a lot, but his get off is not great. He's fast after that, just not quick off the ball. I mean, he's a big lanky guy. You know, that's the thing about Tryon is like he's athletic, which I think is obviously tips into his favor, but he's just a big guy. Like he's tall, he's, you know, got those long arms. Oh man, we come back from commercial and they're showing the guy with the split Brady Patriots jersey. I get it, man, but I could never own one of those. Like I'm a Brady fan. I was a Brady fan before his time in Tampa. He's been my favorite quarterback in the league for a while. But I don't know, man. First down for Tom Brady. Pressure coming. Passes over the middle to Rob Gronkowski, who picks up the first down and a little bit more for Tampa Bay. How about that, man? Brady avoids the pressure and then finds Gronk in the middle of the field. They've been open all over the middle today. All right, here we go. Brady under center. 1st and 10 after moving the chains. From the 44-yard line, it's a handoff to Leonard Fournette. Runs into a blocker, moves around him, and isn't able to get very much after that. We'll take a look at the NFC playoff picture really quick. The Buccaneers not only leading the NFC South, but in the 3 seed right now. The wild card teams, the Rams at 8-4, San Francisco 6-6, Washington at 6-7, believe it or not, could still get into the playoffs. That's the crazy part too, because behind Washington at 6-7, you've got the Vikings, the Eagles, the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints. All of those teams are right there behind them, so it'll be interesting to see who that last wild card team is this year. 2nd and 11. It's a screen pass to Chris Godwin, makes some guys miss, and carries his momentum for a first down. Buccaneers move the chains. How's the run game been? From what we've seen, for the most part, man, it's been good. I mean, things got started with that 47-yard touchdown from Leonard Fournette. Ronald Jones hasn't really gotten very many carries, if any at all. But from what we've seen for Lenny, for the most part, it's been pretty good. Chris Godwin now 6 catches for 84 yards on the day. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Brady takes the snap, running back to his left, fires to the right side of the field. And guess who? Chris Godwin makes the catch. Not enough to move the chains, but he'll pick up about 8 yards there. 2nd down for the Bucs. Buccaneers are the only team I know that are disappointed when they only win by 40 points. That's the Brady standard, man. Here's Leonard Fournette on 2nd and 2. Makes a move, moves the chains, and a little bit more. He'll pick up a little over 10 yards on that one. Great play. That's the 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go in the first half. We'll take a quick break. The Buccaneers leading by 14, 17-3, as they get closer and closer to the red zone. Brady and Gronk behind Manning and Harrison for the quarter receiver all-time record. Yes, sir. I think they still need quite a few to catch them. Like, I think they're around 20 away, but Brady's committed to playing next year. I feel like as long as Brady's here, Gronk's probably going to be here, so we'll probably get another year of Gronk next season. Maybe it could happen. Especially the way that this connection has really started to warm up this second season. Gronk is in great shape. Marky says, Bucs looking great. Yes, sir. Yeah, Chris Godwin. Ben, great point. Chris Godwin on pace to get over 100 yards in the first half. We'll see how it shakes out. Best all-around game so far since the Super Bowl. Possibly. I mean, you know, the Dolphins game, the Bears game, when they're dropping 45, 50 points on these teams is one thing. But the fact that you're doing this against a contender like the Bills, you got to love what you see here. And if the Bucs are able to get another touchdown before the half, make it 24-3, it's a tough hole for Buffalo to dig themselves out of, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, like you said, Fabio, going 24-3 at the half would be huge. I mean, if you want a comfortable lead, it can't get much more comfortable than that. Trent Dilfer, Guitar Kev says, I like that, man. It's old school again. Do you think the Bucs retire the 12 jersey after all is said and done with Brady? That's an interesting question. They probably would. But, like, they'd probably retire it in the same sense of how they've retired a lot of their players' jerseys, where, like, they're not technically retired. Like, there wasn't a ceremony, but it's more of an unspoken thing. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wears 47 since John Lynch left. I know they officially retired 55, 63, 99, but, like, I don't think they ever officially retired 40. I don't think they ever officially retired a lot of numbers. So we'll see. But if he wins another Super Bowl, I think it goes without question. Hell, if Brady wins another Super Bowl with the Bucs, I'm going to go build him a statue outside of the stadium. Here we go. The Bucs driving 1st and 10. Another carry for Leonard Fournette. Tries to jump over a lineman, and he'll get checked in midair. Really doesn't get much going on that game. Chase Edmonds all up in his face. Are we going to get a flag for taunting? I think we should have right there. Thank you, Otto. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you guys for being here and watching the stream. So we'll take another commercial break. It's 2nd down for the Buccaneers. Still in the red zone here. It's a timeout taken. We need to keep our foot on the gas. 100%, man. I mean, even in the second half, if you've got a 21-point lead after possibly scoring a touchdown here, keep running it down their throat. Keep trying to score, right? Touchdowns are going to win the game. Just keep your distance. Rich, you were great. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best. If Brady wins a second Super Bowl for the Bucs, then it's getting retired, no doubt. Yeah, I think so. I mean, no player in Bucs franchise history has 2 Super Bowls with the team. If not only Tom Brady, but the rest of these guys are able to do it this season, in my opinion, I think that's going to make Mike Evans like a top 3 Buccaneer of all time, especially if he gets his 1,000 yards, his 8th straight 1,000-yard season this year. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Willie Beam and the moderator, great point. Like the stream when you come in, it is free of charge. Doesn't cost you a thing. Pats fan 12 says the Pats will retire number 12 when Brady retires. I'm sure they've already retired it. I mean, again, like I said, there hasn't been a huge ceremony, but they're never going to have another player wear 12. They are going to have other players wear 87, though, Pats fan. I don't know if you saw that, but like back in training camp, I remember there was a tight end who got to wear 87. Given the Bucs didn't win a Super Bowl before Tom Brady got there for 17 years, he deserves his jersey number retired and a statue of him built outside of the stadium. Get him that second Super Bowl. We'll talk about a statue. 2nd and 8 now for the Bucs. From the 27-yard line, Brady under center. Single back is Leonard Fournette. It's play action. Screen pass to Rob Gronkowski, of all people. Gets a block, but he's going to run into big number 49. That's Edmonds on the tackle. And it's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 3rd and short, right around the 20-yard line. Bucs moving the ball. Need this first down. Yeah, definitely need this first down. This is probably the most critical 3rd down conversion the Bucs have had in the game up until this point. It could be the deciding factor between 7 points and 3. With 1:43 left in the game, I think Buffalo takes a timeout. Need to see Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller, a healthy scratch for today. He's an inactive coming into this game. He wasn't on the injury report all week. So I'm not sure if it's just a lot of confidence in Brashad Perryman or if Scotty Miller might not be 100% ready to go from his, from his injury he was dealing with before. But yeah, Scotty not available in this one. So that's an interesting thing to see. If the Bucs win another Super Bowl, might as well buy Brady another boat. Yeah. They'll need a bigger one for the next boat parade. 3rd and 3 out of the shotgun. Critical play. Bernard picks up a block. Brady launches it. Finds Mike Evans on the sideline. What a throw. What a catch. Great heads-up play by Mike Evans with the toe touch. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay, inside the 5-yard line. Oh my goodness, it really does not get any better than that, man. I mean, you talk about a rainbow throw. That was straight up in the air, and only Tom Brady can put it in the hands of his receiver like that. Bucs convert on a critical 3rd down. 1st and goal now for Brady and the Bucs. By the way, 7,143 career completions for Tom Brady, which is now the most in NFL history. 1st and goal, inside the 5-yard line. Brady under center, Fournette the single back. Here we go. Fournette up the gut, looking for blockers, pushes his way to the line. And I think he's about a foot short. The Bills will burn another timeout here with 1.5 left to go. 2nd and goal. The Buccaneers on the 1-yard line, knocking on the door. Red Danny, Red Danny. Run Fournette again or sneak Brady in. Yeah, I mean, with Brady being the dual threat guy that he is today, I wouldn't be surprised to see a QB sneak. I'll get him a rushing touchdown. Exactly, Brandon. That's the thing. I saw that throw, and I know the pressure was coming in on him. I thought he just kind of heaved it up in the air to see if he could get it out of bounds, but he knew what he was doing. That was perfect. So here we go, 2nd and goal, 1:32 left to go. Same formation for the Bucs. Got an extra offensive lineman, Josh Wells, on the right side. Single back Brady. Takes the sneak up the middle. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady takes it himself over the pile. It ends up, oh, we got some more fighting at the bottom of the pile. Brady has got bad blood with Buffalo. These guys are jawing all over each other. The quarterback does it himself. TB12 finds his way in the end zone. 23-3 Tampa Bay. Fire the cannons, baby. Look at this right here. So Brady takes it into the pile. Guys are on top of him. Just a scuffle right on top of him. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry about my dog. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry about that. We're all good now. See if I can get over here to say hi to you guys. Ryan Suckup now, the PAT. Kick is up and good. With 1.5 left to go in the second quarter. Tom Brady takes it himself to put the Buccaneers up 21 points, 24-3, your score. As the Bills offense looks to come back onto the field. Brady is fired up today, man. I mean, he's throwing shoulders early on in the game. Ever since that moment, this dude's got... this dude's a man on a mission out there, basically. Is my mic that low? Is it really? Let me know, guys. I could always get closer. Yeah, the Bills definitely do have time left. I mean, let's not forget, this is the Buffalo Bills. This is Josh Allen. It's a somewhat high-powered offense. While we haven't seen a lot of it in the first half, this is a team that still has the ability to, make something happen here in the second half. So it's really going to come down to the Bucs defense to just fasten down and keep doing what they've been doing. Or for the offense to keep scoring touchdowns. I'm cool with it. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. I might have muted it because I had to mute it a little bit earlier. My dog was barking. And, like, if you guys know about the Blue Yeti mics, they're not the best with, like, background noise. So if my TV was on and the volume or my dog's barking, you'll hear it pretty well. So we're taking a quick commercial break. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. That's the benefit of having a small apartment. My kitchen is 2 steps that way. So how are we feeling, folks? First half winds down, 24-3, your score. The Bills, one more chance to try and put some points up before the half. But how are we feeling? I want to know your guys' thoughts on the game. Hey, Buck Wild, it's water, man, I promise you. I couldn't sip on anything the way I'm sipping on this right here. If there was anything extracurricular in my cup, you'd be able to tell. I don't have that good of a poker face. Tony says, isn't this supposed to be the most difficult game we had left? I think it still is. But truthfully, I think the Bucs are just ready to play today. I think this is what happens when the Super Bowl champion Buccaneers play the best that they can play. A lot of really sad Buffalo fans in the first row. That's a good sight to see. Yeah, Brandon says, finally, we're having a complete team effort. For sure, man. I mean, when Carlton Davis went down a little earlier, I was a little worried about what would happen with the defense. That one drive, they got cooked. Josh Allen was able to get a rhythm, and they only got 3 points. So I'd say for the most part, this defense has been doing their job. Looking for him to do it again on first down. Quick pass from Josh Allen. He finds Cole Beasley, who picks up a first down. JPP back in coverage against Cole Beasley. I don't know how well that's going to go. Josh Allen takes advantage of that. Here we go. Josh Allen, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, pressure comes there quickly. It is Shaq Barrett who wraps him up, but there is a flag. It could be a free play. It's offsides on Shaq Barrett. They're going to call it on number 58. So we're not going to get a replay from what I'm looking at, but he might have just jumped the snap early. Shaq Barrett, usually whenever he's offsides, it's because he jumped off the ball. Like, it's all because he jumped early. That's just something he really prides himself on doing as a pass rusher, is trying to time the snap, and maybe he was a hair early on that one. 1st and 5 now. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. Singletary to his left, picks up a block. Pressure coming still. Shaq Barrett tries to wrap him up, and Allen lets it go. What a play. Intercepted. That's Richard Sherman. I don't know who called it in the live chat a couple of minutes ago, but Richard Sherman at the safety position comes down in coverage and gets his first career interception as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. We're celebrating in the end zone. First down, Tampa Bay. What a play. And they're going to look at it, but that ball does not hit the ground. Beautiful technique from Richard Sherman. He kneels down to get it. And that's just Josh Allen under pressure. Shaq Barrett gets there. Levante David, Joe Tryon right behind him. He's forced to make a play, throws it up in the air, and Sherm is there to get it. So the Buccaneers get the ball back in great field position here. All 3 timeouts left. 1 minute left to go in the first half. And another chance to put some points on the board to extend their lead. 10 yards out of field goal range from midfield. Brady under center, Godwin the man in motion. Offset I formation here. It's O.J. Howard at the fullback position. Play action for Brady. Takes the snap, looking, fires a short pass, and it's going to fall to the ground incomplete. Was looking for Leonard Fournette here, but just didn't have enough juice on it. I think he's just getting the ball out of there. Pressure came pretty quick. But how about that, man? I mean, we've been talking about it all day. Complementary football is really what's setting the Buccaneers up in great position here today. All 3 phases of the game have been controlled by Tampa Bay. 2nd and 10 now, out of the shotgun by himself. Quick pass to Leonard Fournette in the middle. Wrapped up at the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short for the Bucs. I think Brady looking for a flag. Man, Bucs take a timeout, but Brady is not too pleased with somebody on the Buccaneers sideline as he goes to talk with Byron Leftwich. I wish I could describe the facial expression he made. It was like, just looking as annoyed as ever. You know how it goes. Psycho Tom getting his introduction in December. Yeah, Brady probably didn't want to take a timeout there. I mean, 50 seconds left here. You burn a timeout. They probably could have burned a little more clock. It was an incomplete pass anyways. It was incomplete. Clock was stopped. What are we doing? Brady teaches the coaches, says DJ Gene. So 3rd and 5 for Tampa Bay. 50 seconds left to go in the half. Out of the shotgun here. I believe that's Gio Bernard on the field. Brady sends him out wide. Sends him back, actually. On the left side of the quarterback here. Out of the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Play clock down to 3 seconds. Godwin in motion. Got to snap the ball. He does it 1 second. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. And for the first time today, Chris Godwin not able to get a hand on it. Brady was looking for that quick pass over the middle. Just a check down off of the slant. Just right through Godwin's hands. That's brutal, man. And that's just a bad drop for Chris Godwin, which is pretty rare. And we got a Buccaneer down on the field. That's Gio Bernard. Oh, man, you hate to see it. He's being looked at by trainers, and it doesn't look great. 47 seconds left to go here in the first half. 4th and 5 now for the Bucs. A little bit outside of field goal range. We'll see if Ryan Suckup can make it a 24-point game. Yeah, you'd like to see a touchdown on that. I mean, just with the great field position that Sherman was able to get you with the interception, you always want to get points off of the pick, but just not able to get it done that time. So they're going to take a quick commercial break. Gio Bernard still being assisted down on the field. Hopefully we get an update on him soon. Wish him the best. Yeah, that sucks, man. That's brutal. Ben, great point. It seems like they did kind of rush this drive. I don't know if it was just because the pressure by the Bills was getting there, because it certainly was on that one. Like, Brady tried to, let it go quick both times. First one was incomplete, and then the, Chris Godwin incompletion. Curious, they still had all 3 timeouts. So realistically, if they wanted to, they could have just put Fournette in there and seen what he could have done running the ball. Because you only needed about 10 yards to probably be in field goal range. They're right around midfield, so we'll see if they even try the long field goal on this one. They might have to punt it away. Would going for it not be wise? If you run it, at least the game goes down and maybe a first down. Yeah, I just don't know if you're confident enough in your offense in that situation to go out there and be able to convert. Like, I'm not sure... after 2 incompletions, you just, I don't know. It's kind of risky. There's less than a minute to go. It's a 21-point game. But if you give Buffalo the ball at midfield because you don't get a first down, it's just not a great spot to be. And Gio Bernard being helped off of the field. He's walking off with some trainers here. You hate to see it, man. Not a good injury for Gio at all. Yeah, should have just pounded the ball with Lenny. I like that idea, man. He's showing me he can definitely run today. Jupiter says kick the field goal. If they want to kick the field goal, they might have to, bring out Bradley Pinion to do it, because it's got to be close to a 50-yarder. Yeah, it's going to be Pinion and the punt team out here. So from midfield, Pinion takes the snap. Punt is up and away. Tries to put a soft touch on it. It'll go out of bounds. Right around the 10-yard line. So Buffalo has one more chance on offense to try and redeem themselves from the interception before. Yeah, Gio Bernard being loaded up on the cart. Not a sight you want to see. So hopefully, again, we'll get an update on him soon. How about Buffalo, by the way? Have yet to run the ball at all. 0 rushes by a running back in this first half since 1991. And the last team to do it was the Bills. So now 1st and 10 out of the shotgun for Josh Allen. Let's see if they run here. They won't. Looking for the quick pass. Checks into a run. Keeps it up the gut. Breaks a tackle. 1st down and more for Josh Allen. Man, he picks up over 20 yards down the sideline. He'll be pushed out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. And Buffalo able to move the chains there. Just quick instincts by Josh Allen. Looked like it was going to be a quick pass to his running back, and he just looks up the field and takes it. Trusts his instincts, gets by a couple of tacklers, and gets pushed out of bounds. 1st down. I'd say the Bills probably need about 20 more yards to be in field goal range. They're right around midfield now, if I saw correctly. Yeah, they're sitting at the 43, their own 43. So here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Bills. Blitz coming. Allen fires it way downfield, and some miscommunication there. Stephon Diggs was open, covered by Carlton Davis, who is back in this game. But Stephon Diggs just couldn't really track the ball down. Diggs made a move at the line of scrimmage, and I think Diggs was looking for a flag there, and that's why he wasn't looking for the ball, but it was pretty physical by both guys, and I think the refs just let that one ride out, but pass falls incomplete, 2nd and 10 now. Yeah, Davis nor the receiver knew where the ball was on that one. That was just, nobody was really looking for it. 28 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Allen out of the shotgun by himself. Pressure coming. Carlton on the blitz. Cannot make the tackle. Allen forced to run again. And he just passes it downfield. It's going to fall incomplete. Carlton Davis came off of the edge, unblocked, and wasn't able to make the tackle. Shaq Barrett kind of chased him down from behind. I'll tell you, these corner blitzes are working today, man. Whether it's the safety, whether it's the corner, they are definitely getting after Josh Allen in this first half. And then how about Shaq Barrett as well? Playing some great football these past few weeks. You love to see it from big number 58. 3rd and 10 now for the Bills. Looking to convert. 21 seconds left to go in the first half as they approach midfield. Out of the shotgun now, Josh Allen. On 3rd down. 1 second, it's going to be a delay of game. Unless they get JPP for offsides, it's going to be a delay of game on Buffalo. Couldn't get the snap off in time. Yep. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty for Buffalo, which puts them in an even tougher position to convert. 3rd and 15 now. Man, Josh Allen is seeing ghosts in this first half. He is not comfortable in the pocket today. It's the left guard, too. He kind of turned around to check and see what was going on. He should have been ready to go. Clock hits 0 now. 3rd and 15. Same old formation for Josh Allen. Out of the shotgun by himself. All the receivers are going. Steps up in the pocket. Pressure coming from behind. Shaq Barrett chasing him down. He gets the pass away. Looking sideline for Diggs. Is not able to reel it in. Pass falls incomplete. 4th and 15 now for Buffalo. The business decision here says to punt it away. But Josh Allen has not come off of the field, so I'm not sure if they're going to go for it on 4th and 15. But truthfully, if this is an incomplete pass and there's 6-7 seconds left on the clock. Oh, no, they're going to go ahead and punt this one away. Yeah, Josh Allen looks more gassed than these guys on the defense when they showed that close-up shot of him. Punt is away. Jalen Darden signaling the fair catch, and it's going to be an awesome punt for Buffalo. Downed with 1 second left at the 1-yard line. So if we've learned anything about the Buccaneers being this deep in their own territory, it's that Tom Brady cannot throw the ball. Please, for the love of God, do not throw the ball. We saw that pick 6 happen last week, which kept the Falcons in the game because they tried to make something happen. Cannot do that here. Learn from your mistakes. Give it to Leonard Fournette. Hell, take a knee. Close out the half with 1 second left to go. So there is 1 second left in the first half, my friend. Buccaneers are up 24-3. And it's now 1st and 10 with Brady and the Bucs deep in their own territory. Literally on the 1-yard line. Okay, they'll spot him at the 2. They'll give him the extra 1.5 there. Looks like Tristan Wirfs is the only guy ready to play. Everybody else back in the huddle. Yep, they're just going to take a knee. Close the half out. So that first half of play, ladies and gentlemen, your score, the 9-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24, the 7-5 Buffalo Bills 3. You would have liked to get a touchdown after that Richard Sherman interception, but truthfully, I don't think you can ask for much better execution than what we've seen from Tampa Bay. This is a quality opponent in the Bills, and you got to feel really, really good as we get into halftime here. Let me know your guys' thoughts here in the live chat. If you're still watching, by the way, thank you guys for hanging out with us today on the Game Day Reaction live stream for MrBucsNation. My name is Rhett Matthew. I am the host of the Cannon Fire podcast. I'm filling in for my good buddy James, a.k.a. MrBucsNation, to get this stream out to you guys today. And so far, I think we're having a good time, right? It's always good when the Bucs are winning on Sunday. So a great game by Tampa Bay thus far. Excited to see the second half. Yeah, here comes Goggle again, man. Told you the Bills were about to get embarrassed. You called it early. It's definitely embarrassing for Buffalo up until this point, but you know, you got to love the execution from Tampa Bay. I didn't think they'd be running away with it like this. I predicted a much closer game. Willie, thanks for plugging it in, man. If you guys want to check out the Cannon Fire podcast, that's the podcast that I host with my good buddy Evan. We're going to be live after the game right here on YouTube doing our post-game podcast. YouTube.com/Cannon Fire podcast. Also, find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of those are Cannon Fire Podcast. Best place to go for updates on the show. And, of course, Buccaneer news as it happens. And then last but not least, you can follow myself, Instagram and Twitter at Redicus, RHETTAKUS. If you follow me, I will follow you back. I promise. 33-3 sounds good for TB12 against the Bills. Heck yeah, it does, man. Jason says, I hope we can keep it going. Me too, man. Rojo will get him a touchdown in the second half, says this, the breaks. That'd be interesting to see. Didn't see a whole lot of him in the first half. He did get some reps, but, you know, didn't do very much with them. But if he can find some room to get back on the field in the second half, it could be interesting to see. Especially if the Bucs are in a situation where, you know, end of the third quarter, fourth quarter, all you want to do is chew clock. Maybe that's when you start to give some more carries to number 27. I need Brady to get at least 2 more touchdowns in this game, says Keith Johnson. You know, personally, I would probably like the same thing. I'm starting Brady in fantasy this week, and it's actually the Cannon Fire Podcast Fantasy League that we've got going with some of our listeners. And I'm battling for the 1 seed today. It's me and this guy, Robbie. And I'll tell you, I'm checking the live score right now, and things have really, really gotten away from me. This one was going to come down to the wire, and as of right now, Robbie has 103 points. I've got 62, so not looking great. I'm projected to get 127. He's projected to get 126, but he's probably going to get more than that now. So I've still got Aaron Rodgers yet to play. Taysom Hill got 26 points for him today. Austin Eckler is on the field with 16 points for Robbie. I've still got a couple of guys yet to play. Chris Godwin getting me some points. He had a great game last week, but with all due respect, I kind of need Stephon Diggs to get going if I want to get some more points in this week's fantasy matchup. Kyle Pitts got me some points. Darnell Mooney is yet to play. Harrison Butker as a kicker got me 14 today in the Chiefs game against the Raiders. And then I had the Saints defense this week. So yeah, I kind of, critical matchup this week. We're fighting for the 1 seed in my fantasy league. So this is the one league that I'm doing good in this year. How about them Super Bucks? Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. LFG. Sorry, it slipped out. Sorry, James. Sorry, pal. Won't happen again. I'm hyped up, man. It's 24-3. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hyped. Where's that GIF on the screen from? I never saw the Bucs do that rowboat shuffle before. Really, Keith? What? Come on, dude. That's like the signature move of our defense, the rowboat. That's from, that GIF in particular is from the Monday Night Football game against the Rams in 2020. They actually lost that game, but they did this celebration, I think, after Jason Pierre-Paul got his interception. But yeah, the rowboat, man. The Bucs defense has been rowing the boat since like 2018. That's been our thing for a while. Oh, that's the Gravediggers, not the rowboat. Oh, I thought we were rowing the boat on them. I've heard that expression tossed around. The Gravediggers are more so the secondary. I think that's like rowing the boat. Yeah, JPP is usually the first guy to initiate the rowboat. JB, what's up, man? Shout out to your followers in Hawaii. Heck yeah, dude. Anybody outside of the central United States watching? I know we had somebody from India earlier. If you guys are outside the U.S., chime in, man. I want to see where everybody's watching this game. Somebody else said Germany last year. Or a little earlier, someone said Germany. No news on Geo yet, says Edwin. You hate to see it, man. What do y'all think the biggest reason the Bills are underachieving this season? I think it's their run defense. I know that sounds a little obvious, but the Bills defense has been explosive in every other facet except the run game this year. Jonathan Taylor ran all over them. Then, of course, the Patriots did what they do best. Leonard Fournette with a 47-yard touchdown to kick off today's game. So if there's one downfall to the Bills, it's that anybody can just run the ball on them. Shout out from Brazil. There we go, man. Frederico down there in Brazil. Checking in from India. Yeah, someone else said their Germany TV feed. Esau Cologne. Sorry if I mispronounced that. From Puerto Rico. Is the original Mr. Bucks tied up in the closet? Hello from Holland. No, he's actually in a car going down the highway right now. I'm just filling in for this week. Jason hanging out with us in Jamaica. Yeah, I knew I was right. It was rowing the boat, baby. GC up in the Philippines. Peter checking in Denmark. Yeah, shout out to the International Bucs Nation. Worldwide, baby. Hashtag Bitcoin City, El Salvador. Ruhr Valley, Germany. I think I said that correctly. I know the Saints won. No, I think with the Saints win, they cannot clinch this week. But I'll be honest with you, if they beat the Saints head-to-head next week, they should be able to clinch. And that's pretty sweet, right? Like, clinching today would have been awesome just to get it out of the way, but I'd love to clinch our first division title since 2007 against those damn New Orleans Saints. I would love that so much. Mike B, Plymouth, Massachusetts. Edward in the Philippines as well. Someone else in Canada. Heck yeah, man. Kenneth, let's go Bucks from Belgium. Glad to have you guys here. I love that ESPN and Fox Sports hyped up Buffalo, Cleveland, and the Rams, says Willie. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Bills were a lot of people's Super Bowl pick at the beginning of the year. They were definitely mine. Josh Allen was an MVP candidate in 2020. Stephon Diggs was, doing well. They signed Emmanuel Sanders. I really thought they could only get better. Their defense really started to blossom, but they're just proving they can be beat this year. It's any given Sunday in the NFL. Filipino at Sacramento right here, says Angelo. Thank you for being here. Happy holidays. Yes, sir, Mike B. As we are closing in on the Christmas holiday, if you guys are celebrating any holidays, happy holidays to you and your family. Stay safe out here and go Bucks. Green City, Missouri for Kevin. Sweden, a distant star. Go TB12. Sweden, that's crazy, man. Steven hanging out in the Bahamas. Mark Kelly says Tristan Wirfs is a beast. Oh, yeah, dude. This guy is playing like an 8-year veteran. It's his second season in the league. He looks like he's already won a bunch of Super Bowls with Tom Brady. Free for all. Hello from Ireland. There you go, man. Got a little bit of my heritage in here. See, my family is Scot-Irish, so I'm not technically like Irish or Scottish. It's just both. From what I understand, we are Scot-Irish because it was... let me think about this for a minute. I got to brush up on my family history here. So, I can't remember like what clan they were in Scotland or what they're attached to. But they were in Scotland, and then they migrated over to Ireland, and then once the potato famine hit, my family came over to the States, and they've been in the States since then. Hello from Saturn. I like it, man. Yeah, Steven, Bucks are killing it, dude. 24-3 in the first half. You love to see it. Bucks for the win. Reznov says people started betting on the Bills as the favorites to go to the Super Bowl when they saw what they did to the Chiefs. Yeah, but I mean, you remember teams were doing that to the Chiefs every week to start the year. And the Chiefs have done what since then? 1, 7, 8 games straight? Like, we knew the Chiefs were going to come back to doing what they did best. I think the Bucks put the blueprint out there on how to beat them. 2 high safeties, take away the deep pass, keep everything in front of you. But it's Pat Mahomes, dude. I mean, regardless of what you do, that guy's going to find a way to win, and that's what the Chiefs have been doing, so that doesn't surprise me. Hey, I'm Scot-Irish, too, and we look alike. I got that ginger beard, too, bro. Heck yeah, Lucas. I like the King Crimson profile picture, too, brother. That's awesome. Saturn. Talk about international, dude. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the stream if you enjoy so far. Everyday Bucks content from my buddy, MrBucsNation. Truly one of the hardest working guys in the Buccaneers content creation scene. And he'll be back this week, don't you worry. Just traveling for now. Yeah, Pickle Rick just got here. Bucks destroying, man. You gotta love what you've seen so far. John says hello from Cape Verde. I think I said that correctly, yeah. Go Bucks, baby. We've got the GOAT. That Ravens division is just beating the crap out of each other. Yeah, the AFC North it's really still anybody's division. Like, as crazy as that is, I know the Steelers have been a little weak these past few weeks, but they're still only like 1 or 2 games out of first place. The Browns are 7-6. The Ravens are barely holding on. I think they're 8-5, but they lost today to Cleveland. Josh Allen is some trash. He hasn't been great today, but I think you got to give a lot of credit to the Buccaneers defense. They're just getting there. Adrian checking in from Tennessee. I got some family up in Tennessee, man. I'm sure the weather is awesome right now, right? It's like, what, a cool, crisp 40 degrees right now. Clear skies. No humidity. Ryder says the Bills are playing like the Lions. I don't know if you want to give them... I don't know. That's giving the Lions a lot of credit because they won against the Vikings not long ago. I think... Have they even played this week? They play their game yet? Oh, yeah, DJ Jean brings up a good point. Anybody here displaced by the tornadoes? If you guys hadn't heard, some tornadoes rolled through Kentucky. A lot of people affected by that. Not only in Kentucky, but a lot of surrounding areas. So if you guys are in here affected by that at all, wish you the best. They play the Broncos. That could be competitive. That really could. I still can't get over Mike Evans' fingertip touchdown, says Reznov. Yeah, that was great, man. Probably best catch of the year by Big Mike so far. Plenty of great career catches for him. His 73rd career touchdown. So here we go, folks, back in Raymond James Stadium as we prepare for the second half of play between the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bills set to receive the kick here, and their offense will really just try and find any momentum at all after a lackluster first half. So we'll see what Josh Allen and his offense can do as they get ready to take the field here, waiting for the kickoff. The Falcons being above the Saints at 6-7 shows how bad they missed Jameis when the Saints were 4-2. Yeah, it's rough, man. You know, as much as I can clown Jameis and, you know, be a hater now because he plays for a team that I hate, I still would have liked to see how competitive they could have been with him down the stretch. I mean, it would have been interesting to see the type of year he was having, because even though some of those weeks and the game plans for him in that offense were conservative as far as like what he was doing in Tampa, it definitely worked for him. You know what I mean? They were definitely much more competitive when Jameis was on the field. But here we go now. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. They get their first possession of the second half. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. Singletary, the running back, to his right. The Buccaneers showing blitz. Ross Cockrell coming off of the edge. It's play action. And Allen, quick release, finds his receiver 13. That's Davis. It'll be a first down for the Bills. So they'll move the chains here. Josh Allen throwing the ball, 12 for 20, 130 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he has 43 rush yards. On top of that, he's been sacked 3 times today by the Buccaneers defense. So for Josh Allen, he's looking to change the tune here in the second half. Moving the chains early could do just that. 1st and 10 yet again for Buffalo here from the 37-yard line. Receiver in motion. Play action for Allen. Designed run. He keeps it, and the Bucs sniff it out yet again. Levante David there to make the tackle. Josh Allen picks up maybe a yard. Edwin with the update. Appreciate it, buddy. Gio has a hip injury. I don't think he's going to be coming back into this game. Second and 9 now for Buffalo. Josh Allen out of the shotgun, running back to his left. The Buccaneers showing blitz again. Pressure coming. Josh Allen gets the pass out. Andrew Adams makes the stop, but not before he finds Stephon Diggs. It'll be 3rd and short for Buffalo. Probably 3rd and 3. Here we go. A handful of injury updates for the Buccaneers, and this one, cornerback Jamel Dean has been ruled out for the rest of the game with an illness. Gio Bernard is out for the rest of the game with a hip injury. An illness for Jamel Dean, that's pretty interesting because if we remember from last week, Ronald Jones was ruled out halfway through the game with an illness. So hopefully he gets better. 3rd and 3. Takes the snap. Quick pass for Josh Allen. Sean Murphy bunting. Great coverage. He's able to bring down the receiver. No gain. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the punt team for the Bills. Unrelated Bucs comment, but has anyone noticed how else Tony Romo is a better analyst than he was a quarterback? I think a lot of people will tell you that. I mean, this guy, his contract with CBS is probably right around the same amount of money it was with any of his contracts in Dallas, right? So the 5th punt of the day for Buffalo. They're going to fake it here. It's a keep with the running back, number 22, and the Bucs are having none of it. Anthony Nelson shuts it down, and the Buccaneers take over in their own territory, 40-yard line. Sorry, in Bills territory. Great heads-up play by the Buccaneers special team unit. They kept most of the defense out there. I think they really sniffed that one out from the start. Just a great play by Tampa Bay. A designed run to the left side that the Bills tried to pull off. No dice. Pierre Desir was inactive today as well, so he's not going to be in this one. Hey, another turnover. While it wasn't as flashy as the interception by Richard Sherman, it's a turnover on downs for Tampa Bay, and they get the ball in Buffalo field position. You have to take advantage of this right here. I think a touchdown for Tampa Bay to put them up 31-3 in the 3rd quarter. I mean, you know, anybody could say that a 28-point game is pretty much it. But I think a touchdown here is probably just going to go ahead and put Buffalo away. Yeah, Peter says, 1 more touchdown and do you bench Tom Brady? I don't know about 1 more touchdown. I think if it's 38-3, you think about benching Tom Brady. But as we've seen for TB12, it's December. Psycho Tom. He's playing the Bills. Like, this one's personal, clearly. So they could keep him in the whole game. I have no idea, man. Yeah, Frank G, thanks for correcting me, man. Pat O'Connor making the big play there. The Bills fan they just showed something tells me he's starting to regret buying his tickets for today's game. Yeah, man, it's the best. They've got all these like Bills Mafia flags in the first row, and every time these guys show up on camera, they all look so sad. I work a part-time job at the airport, and I work specifically near the rental cars. So like anybody who rents cars with Enterprise at the airport, you know, I can usually see who's coming in and driving off at the rentals. And I saw a ton of Buffalo fans my last day at work. That was on Friday. I guess that's when everybody flew in. I was wearing my creamsicle hat that day, so I felt pretty good, but man, that's great. Edward says he doesn't really like the rowing the boat thing. I'm surprised, man. I like it. I like it. So here we go. 1st down for Brady out of the commercial break. Hands it off to Leonard Fournette. Man, if he didn't fall over, it was nothing but daylight ahead of him. He runs to the right and picks up maybe 3 yards there. 2nd down for the Bucs now. Oh, good blocks there by the O-line. Just didn't have enough room to break through. 2nd and 8 now. Brady out of the shotgun. Fournette to his right. TB12 takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, looking for Rob Gronkowski, and I do not think he was able to reel that one in. Another drop. Man, oh man, Gronk was wide open. Brady puts it right on the money. I mean, Gronk kind of had to reach out to get it, but it's not unthinkable to think a guy like Rob Gronkowski could have caught that football. Brady just getting frustrated, man. He's been on the mark today. I'd say, you know, he's 19 for 27 passing. I'd say 5 of those were probably just dropped passes. 3rd and 8 out of the shotgun. Running back to his left is Fournette. Brady awaiting the snap. Play clock, man in motion. Oh my God, they just get it off. And he connects with Cameron Brate over the middle. Not enough to move the chains, though. It'll be 4th and 2. So we'll see what the Bucs decide to do here. Doesn't look like Brady's coming off of the field. Yep, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Brady's taking charge here. Here comes Gronk subbing in. Running clock, 25 seconds left on the play. Brady just kind of laying out what they're going to do as they look to convert here. Yeah, 4th and 2. Brady out of the shotgun. Cam Brate to the left of him, and now Brate sent out wide, so Brady by himself. Takes the snap on 4th and 2. Fires, ball way up in the air. Are you kidding me? What a play. I mean, that was... I thought that was going to be way worse than it was. So Brady was trying to get the quick pass. Ball goes 50 feet up in the air. Brady tries to catch it. We got a flag. We got a flag here. It might be on the Bills. Hold on, folks. So the refs are discussing it, and we'll get the call. After the pass was incomplete, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, 15 yards against the Buffalo Bills. First down, Tampa Bay, and they're going to burn a timeout. So a play that was seconds from disaster ends up being a first down for the Buccaneers off of a penalty. Lambo Rap says he's at the game. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for checking in. So Brady gets bailed out there. Luckily, the pass falls incomplete, but okay, so the best way I can describe this one to you guys is Brady looking for the quick pass. Lineman gets a hands on it, shoots 50 feet up in the air. Brady tries to catch it. He does catch it, and then I guess that's when they rule it incomplete, and then it bounces out of his hand, still doesn't hit the ground, bounces up in the air again, and Hyde, the defensive back, tries to run under it and catch it, isn't able to do so. I don't know when they whistled the play dead, but it was pretty close to just being one of those plays that, you know, like a lot of Tom Brady interceptions this year, bounces around a bunch of people's hands before somebody finally reels it in. But luckily for the Bucs, costly penalty on Buffalo makes it a first down. And dare I speak too soon, I think the Bucs still have 0 penalties in this one. If you're at the game, what are you doing here? Put your phone down and watch. Hey, man, let them support the channel. You got to check in with the watch along, right? It's a watch along. Sounded like the announcer said the Bills are going to have the ball. I don't, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure an unnecessary roughness on Buffalo is going to make that a first down for the Bucs. I guess it was after the incompletion, so maybe it just affects the offensive possession for Buffalo. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Sorry about that, guys. The Bucs do have 1 penalty as well. Appreciate that. Yeah, free-for-all. Was it that lady? I don't know if you're at the game or where you saw that picture, but it was the person, the blonde lady, with it was the half Josh Allen, half Tom Brady jersey. That was hideous. What in the name? What is she doing? Like, are you serious? What kind of explanation can you give me that tells me that that's okay? There isn't one. I'm just going to let you know. There isn't an explanation you can give me that tells me that something like that is acceptable. Just disgusting. They're saying it happened after the play. So I guess, yeah, Buffalo will get the ball after the turnover. And as we take a look here, the Bucs defense is on the field. But since the unnecessary roughness happened after the play, it will be deep in their own territory for Buffalo. They're going to be starting things off right around the 19-yard line. So here we go. First down for Buffalo. Josh Allen out of the shotgun here. Running back to his left here. It's an inside handoff to the running back. He makes a move. First down and more. And Antoine Winfield, the safety, has to chase him down, push him out of bounds. That's Devin Singletary. Huge first down for Buffalo. And they're cooking now. Definitely not in their own territory anymore. That's just a great lead block by number 60. He covers up Levante David. Andrew Adams gets tied up in that one too, and it's nothing but daylight for Singletary until Winfield can bring him down. So right around midfield now. Buffalo takes the snap at the 47-yard line. Allen, quick throw to Stephon Diggs. It's a first down off of the slant route. So the clock will continue to run. Oh, man. So they're going back and looking at the unnecessary roughness on that chaotic play, and it was Ryan Jensen doing what he did best, and Ed Oliver got so pissed off, he picked him up, threw him on the ground, started punching him. I'm surprised he wasn't ejected. Here we go. Allen takes the snap out of the shotgun. Pressure coming, throws it into the dirt. Looked like they tried to just set up a screen pass there, and the Bucs were having none of it. The pressure got there quick. 2nd and 10. Here we go. 2nd and 10 now out of the shotgun. Josh Allen tries to get him to jump off sides. Nobody does. Bucs showing blitz. Devin White sent up the gut. Oh, my goodness. Off of Cole Beasley's hands. That's Ross Cockrell on the coverage. Beasley not able to reel that one in. It's 3rd and 10 now for Buffalo. Yeah, Beasley tried to bring it in with one hand and just could not do it. Here we go. 3rd and 10 out of the shotgun. That stadium must be loud because Josh Allen's yelling at the line of scrimmage here. Takes the snap on 3rd and 10. Looking. Has a man complete. Cole Beasley makes a move on Ross Cockrell, and it's enough for the first down. So Buffalo able to convert. And the clock, again, will continue to run now. Under 10 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Buffalo trying to find some rhythm here on offense. And they've really started to take advantage of the quick passing game in this second half. Josh Allen not giving the Bucs a lot of time to get after him. So they're going to rule it short. 4th and 1 for Buffalo. I really thought that was a first down. So it makes this a very critical try for the Bills. Out of the shotgun, man in motion. Allen, the designed run, keeps it to the right, up the gut. Takes the contact, but also takes the first down. Man, they've been waiting on that one to do them a favor all day. Every single time they have run that play design, the Bucs usually sniff it out, but just not enough on this one. So he'll take it to the right, and he gets all the blocks that he needs up and over as Antoine Winfield is there to make the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 for Buffalo right around midfield. Yeah, that's the type of guy Josh Allen is. He's big, tall, physical, strong. He can run, but he'll run you over too. Screen pass here to the tight end, and Bucs are going to have none of that. Lavonte David and Devin White are there to wrap him up. It's going to be a loss on the play right around the 30-yard line. Great defense for the Bucs. 2nd and 12 now for Buffalo. Why are we not running it more? Well, that's because we're on defense right now. 2nd and 12 now for Buffalo. From the 28-yard line, it's a pass to the running back. Singletary has a catch right side, little bit of room. He's pushed out of bounds after picking up about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and short. Third and 3 Bills. Thanks for the update, Pete. Jupiter says Tom should have a quarterback sneak. He gets too fancy at times. I mean, again, you got to take what the defense is giving you. We already got a quarterback sneak touchdown today, if I remember correctly, right? We got a critical first down conversion earlier in the game with the sneak, too. Both times Brady was fighting with people. Oh, man. Designed run for Josh Allen. He's going to keep it here. Tricked the entire defense, and he'll go up the gut for a touchdown. The only guy, 7 rushes, 66 yards for Josh Allen, and he ends up in the end zone. Now the Bills are on the board for the first time since the start of this game. Little over 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter for Adam, who was asking how much time is left. 24-9, your current score. And the PAT is up and good. So it'll be a 14-point game as the Bills try and get back into this one. 10-24, Tampa Bay on top as we look to take a quick commercial break over on the CBS broadcast. Ramosa says it's going to be a touchdown for Tampa Bay on the next possession. If they want to keep this comfortable lead that they have, it's going to have to be. But I'll tell you, if there's anybody that I trust at this point in the game, it is Tom Brady in this offense. So we'll see what they get cooking as they get ready to take the field. Yeah, Joe Tryon missing a tackle there. It's tough, man. They've had a couple of missed tackles, especially on Josh Allen today. Carlton Davis was sent on a corner blitz earlier in the game. He missed a tackle. Joe Tryon, as you said, not able to wrap him up. Superman says, I wonder if the Bills sent the Bucs a thank you package for allowing them to trade up to draft their franchise quarterback and Josh Allen. Yeah, by the way, some more trivia for people who don't know. The year that the Bills drafted Josh Allen, they traded for the Bucs. The Bucs had the number 7 pick in that year's draft, and they traded back to get Vita Vea. And one of the second-round picks that they got in that trade, they ended up picking up Carlton Davis. So we can thank the Bills for Vita Vea and Carlton Davis, and they can thank us for the number 7 pick, allowing them to get a quarterback named Josh Allen. And the rest is history. Nestor says we're not executing. The defense, I don't know, man. Maybe they got gassed on that last drive, but they definitely weren't as awake as they have been for the entire game. But, you know, halfway through the third quarter, these guys are going to start getting tired eventually, right? Tampa won a Super Bowl first. Yes, they did. Joe Tryon is fast, but I think he needs to get in the weight room with Sue. That's a big thing, too, to monitor. I mean, he has the, he's got the measurables. The guy he's tall, he's lanky, he's just a big athletic dude, but maybe he does need to hit the weight room. It'll be interesting to see what his evolution looks like over the course of his career. I mean, like even a guy like Myles Garrett, he's tall, he's athletic, but when you look at what he looked like his rookie season as opposed to now, he looks like he ate rookie season Myles Garrett. So maybe we'll see something similar with Joe Tryon over the years. 2 more tutty, says Adam. Superman says exactly, missed tackle by Tryon. That's JPP starting over Tryon because he's still making costly rookie mistakes. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you think about the experience that JPP has. He's been in this defense a little bit longer. He's, got a resume, 2 Super Bowls to his name. And they're showing us a quick replay of that Mike Evans. Man, since 2016, 96 targets for 37 touchdowns in the end zone, the most in the NFL, held by Mike Evans. Tom says Joe Tryon runs around like a headless chicken. I don't know if that's what I'd say, but that's a pretty interesting analogy. Here we go. Brady and the offense back on the field from the 25. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Ronald Jones on the field. He takes a carry up the gut, makes a man miss with the spin move, and he'll be brought down right around the 1st down marker. I don't know if it's enough to move the chains. It is not. 2nd and 1 now for the Bucs, but a good run for Ronald Jones to get things started. Yeah, and this is the start of the game where you're at the point in the third quarter now, 7 minutes to go, 22 minutes left in the game. You have a 14-point lead. Leonard Fournette, of all people, is showing you that you can run the ball on this Bills team. So I think this is where the Bucs start to incorporate the run a little bit more, trying to run some clock. Here is another run for Ronald Jones on 2nd and 1. Makes a move to the right side, but I'm not sure if it's enough to get the 1st down. We'll see what they rule him. He could be short. No, it is not. Number 27 with a great run moves the chains for Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 now as the clock continues to run. 6.5 minutes. And I think they're just going to get down to business here. Like you said, Donkey, no more cute stuff. Get down to business. Burn this clock and try and put this one away. If you can burn 2, 3, 4 more minutes on this drive, get a touchdown to wrap things up, make it a 21-point game, it just puts it so far out of reach for Buffalo. Another carry for Ronald Jones, by the way, on first down. He's going to lose 2 yards. So now 2nd and 12 for the Bucs. Could be more of a passing situation here. Yeah, you just got to bleed the clock, Willie, just like you said, like Washington. That last drive was just brutal. 2nd and 12 now. Brady out of the shotgun. Rojo still on the field. Chris Godwin, man in motion, sent over to the left side of the field. All the receivers on the left, and it's going to be a free play. Well, it's whistled dead. It'll be offsides against Buffalo. That big defensive end was quick to jump. Yeah, Ben, if you're referring to Buffalo, they did indeed score a touchdown. Josh Allen took it himself, got the rushing touchdown from about 20 yards out. It was just a good design play for him. So now 2nd and 7 for Tampa Bay. Puts them in positive field position. The 6th penalty of the day for Buffalo. Only 1 for the Bucs. 5 yards up until this point. Out of the shotgun, Brady takes the snap, pressure coming, fires to the right side of the field, looking Gronkowski. Oh, man, barely out of reach. Gronk tried to reel it in, make the diving catch. He almost had it, just could not bring it in enough. I mean, he got it, launched it towards himself, tried to catch it on the helmet, and it just popped right out. Man, oh man, been looking for that big connection all day, and just a lot of passes just like that one, especially with Gronk, man. That's not his first drop on the day. Brady passing 20 for 30, 222 yards, and 1 touchdown with a critical 3rd and 7 now. Out of the shotgun, Cam Brate, the man in motion. Brady takes the snap, looking over the middle, finds Chris Godwin, and I think that's going to be incomplete. I think it hit the turf, and it'll be 4th and 7. Hate to see that, man. It's not at all what you needed on that drive. You would have either liked to burn some more clock or at least get a little further down the field. Brady had plenty of time to throw that ball. Godwin was open too, man. That's brutal. And you can tell Tom wants that one back, of all people. So the kick is away. This one's high up in the air, and it'll get a bounce in the Bills' favor right around the 20-yard line. Bucs will field it, and Buffalo will get the ball back on their own 23. So Josh Allen and the Bills will take the field after this to try and get themselves further back into this game. Bucs are up by 14 points, 24-10, with 4:53 left to go in the third quarter. The Gronk and Brady connection doesn't seem to be on today. You know, it's a shame because there were a couple of points where it looked like it was, but just haven't been able to hit those deep shots down the field. And when you're playing a team like Buffalo, I know the final score, well, I know the current score says a lot about how this game is going for the Bucs, but like there's a lot of missed opportunities on offense. It just seems like a lot of drop passes every now and again. Gronk has a couple of them today. Chris Godwin. I mean, Brashad Perryman had that drop earlier, and then Brady right there wasn't able to hit Chris Godwin to convert. Just gotta get a little bit better. That first half was probably the best first half of football we've seen on both sides of the ball, but as the game goes on and guys start to get tired, you know, you're not going to be perfect for 4 quarters. So I think this is just what we're seeing right here, but we'll see how the Bucs respond. Still in a great spot. I mean, a 14-point game is all you can ask for, but you really need your defense to step up here and hold them to nothing. Score change, Greg? No, the score is still 24-10. Bucs are still ahead by 14. So I'm not really sure what you meant. Yeah, Martin, great point. Cannot get complacent. This is the point in the game where you have to make sure you still have the pedal down on offense. I mean, on both sides of the ball. Listen, bring pressure. Get Josh Allen. Do not get comfortable with letting these guys pick up short yardage situations because not only are they going to run out the clock, they're going to continue to just move the football. Like, they're going to make it happen. They're starting to get warmed up. You got to put it to a stop here on this drive. Stop covering for Brady. You clearly have not listened at all to what I said, because I said it was Brady's fault he didn't hit Godwin. Listen, if you guys think that my Bucs coverage is partial to one side or the other, you should listen to Evan. And you can listen to myself and Evan on the Cannon Fire podcast. We'll be live after this game for our post-game podcast. But check out the channel, man. Yeah, but get out of here, bro. Nonsense. What does everyone think of the Kurt Warner movie? Is it out? I saw the trailer for it. I might go see it, but I don't know if I want to see it with that 99 NFC Championship game probably being in there. Here we go. First down for the Bills. It's an inside handoff to the running back. Singletary picks up about 5 yards. Actually, that's Matt Breida. Sorry, not Singletary. JD says the Bucs are starting to take their foot off of the gas, and they're going to be sorry when the Bills can't come back and start scoring big mistakes to let up. Yeah, you just got to get out of your own way. You know, it's all about playing complementary football, continuing the pace that they set in the first half, taking not only what the defense gives them, but trying to hold the Bills on offense here as the run game gets going. Matt Breida breaks another one on 2nd and 6. He'll move the chains. Big run up the middle. Jason says, I'll be out for Christmas. Out where? Where are you going? Yeah, man, this run game right now for Buffalo, didn't really think they would get it going, but they have. The running backs have shown that they can be productive even later on in a game where they're still behind a couple of possessions, but they have time. 1st and 10 now, out of the shotgun for Josh Allen, takes the snap. Play action here. That's Andrew Adams on the blitz. Allen tries to run, but Devin White knocks him down. He'll pick up maybe 4 yards on that one. 2nd and 5 now for the Bills. A number of times you said there was drop passes insinuating the receivers, but Brady was off. Okay, well, go back and watch the film and then watch the drop passes by the receivers. There's a couple of passes that I don't think Tom could have put on those guys any better. 2nd and 5 now for the Bills. Out of the shotgun, Josh Allen running back to his left, takes the snap, looking, has time, fires it, deflected. Could have been intercepted in the range of Devin White and Levante David, but the pass falls incomplete now. 3rd and 5. Bucs defense won't allow 24-plus points. Brady isn't breaking a sweat. Well, Brady expects perfection at this point in his career. I mean, he said it himself. By the way, that deflection wasn't caused by anyone's hands. It was Josh Allen throwing it right at Vita Vea's chest because he jumped up in the air, was able to show off the ups he's got. 3rd and 5 now, Bucs showing a blitz. Out of the shotgun, Allen takes the snap, pressure coming, fires it to Singletary, has a catch on the right side. Levante David is there to wrap him up. He will not convert. It is 4th and 4. Yeah, 4th and 3. Martin says, I bet they go for it here. They probably will. If I'm looking at Sean McDermott's face, you don't have too many chances to stay competitive and get some points on the field or get some points on the board. So this is a big 4th and 3. The offense, oh no. Well, they made you think they were going for it, and then they put the punt team out there. The Bucs defense is still on the field. So we'll see if they try anything tricky this time. Already faked a punt once in this game. They will not do that here. The punt is up and away. Back deep, awaiting it is Jalen Darden. He's going to field it. Fair catch at the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bucs, deep in their own territory. Little over 2 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Bills had all the momentum and punted. Hey, listen. I'm not mad. Who's mad? I'm not. Yeah, mandatory. We have to score again here. I think if you want to prevent Buffalo from getting further back into this game, you got to come up with points here. You know, a field goal is nice to make it a 17-point game. 3 possessions. Yeah, that's great, but a touchdown goes a long way. So we'll see what Brady and the Bucs can do here. 1st and 10. Under center. Single back is Leonard Fournette. He gets a carry up the gut. Picks up maybe 2 yards before they blow the whistle. Second down. Yeah, Tom, great point. Why not run some hurry up? I'm surprised we haven't seen a little bit more of that today, especially on drives like this. I know the Bucs are just letting the clock run right now, but you know, with the Bills defense being where they are, they're kind of already against the ropes. Why not just wear them out? So they'll definitely take their time on this one, burning about 25 seconds between plays. 2nd and 8 now. Out of the shotgun, Tom Brady takes the snap. Looking. Fires over the middle of the field. Has Mike Evans. Huge catch down the middle of the field. He's brought down at the 35-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans moves the chains. Great catch by Mike Evans, who's putting together a solid day today. That great touchdown snag earlier, and just another athletic snag as he goes up to get this one. And he's able to move the chains for Tampa Bay. So it'll be first down for Brady and the Bucs now. Out of the shotgun, Fournette to his right. He'll take the inside carry. Number 7 up the gut, and he's got nothing. Several Buffalo Bills players there to bring him down. It'll be second down. Ricky, I can't believe they punted. Yeah, I know, man. I mean, they were on their side of the field, or the Bucs side of the field. You know, if you don't get it, it's probably, you know, it's favorable field position for Tampa Bay, but it's not the worst field position you could have given them. And the Bills have an offense to where they probably could have designed another run for Josh Allen, and he picks up those 3 yards that they needed. But regardless, here we are. 2nd and 10 out of the gun. Brady takes the snap, fires it to Tyler Johnson on the right side. Pass is complete. He'll pick up about 5 yards. It is now 3rd down. So the Bucs already at another position where they want to convert, but with 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, they're going to go ahead and let this one run out and advance to the 4th quarter. So we'll see what happens for the Buccaneers on the other side of this commercial break. 3rd and 6, but at the end of 3 quarters, 24-10, still your score. Tampa Bay on top. Why is Rojo back out there? Lenny's been out there this drive, but, you know, Rojo started things off because guy needs some carries. It's late in the game. You know what I mean? Why not use both of your running backs while you have them? There's a Jaguars fan at the game. Man, oh man. So we got an update on Gio Bernard here from Jenna Lane, ESPN. Source tells me that x-rays for Bucs running back Gio Bernard hip are negative for fractures. He will undergo further tests tomorrow. So as far as an immediate update goes for Gio Bernard, good to hear that nothing is broken, nothing fractured. You'll love to hear that. So we'll see what his status is. We'll probably get more updates throughout the rest of the week, and then we'll evaluate what his status may be for the playoffs. Cohen Boyd says, where can I watch? Watch for free. If you have the NFL Fantasy Football app and you are in the right market for it, you might be able to get the Bucs game. I think this is more of a nationally televised game, so most markets should have it. Steve Carello, great question. Ham or turkey or what for holiday dinner? I think turkey's a little overrated. You know, Thanksgiving, it's hard to get a turkey that's like not a little bit dry just because that's turkey as a meat. So I'm a ham guy. For holiday dinner, I mean, for Christmas dinner, we're probably going to have some ham. I don't know about turkey. Ramon says, I prefer Scotty over Perryman. Yeah, it's interesting the decision the Bucs coaching staff made. Scotty Miller, inactive this week. That was kind of a development today. He wasn't on the injury report all week. But I don't know if it's because they have confidence in Brashad Perryman, who really hasn't done anything except for drop passes since he's come back, or if it's just because Scotty is still kind of recovering from that injury he was working through while being on IR. So we'll see. Edwin says, pork roast for you guys. That sounds good, man. I got to come do my holidays at your house. Free tickets, or maybe they just wanted to be at the game in general. Oh, yeah, the Jaguars guy. DJ Gene, no, James is not in jail, like he said in the chat. He is currently on the highway. Hopefully you are driving safe, James, as you approach your destination. Yeah, turkey needs a good sauce, man. I don't know if you guys get down with a lot of barbecue stuff, but one of my favorite barbecue sauces is typically referred to as like gold, and it's a mustard-based sauce. That's really good with turkey. 3rd and 6 now for the Buccaneers. Critical conversion. Brady out of the shotgun. Bills are going to blitz. Pressure coming. Brady has time. Moves up in the pocket. Fires it. Falls. Incomplete. I think maybe... We'll see, man. It might be roughing the passer. A late flag comes in on this one. Could be pass interference, too. Let's see what the call is down on the field. Fouls against both teams. Holding. Defense number 30. Holding. Offense number 66. Penalties offset. Repeat 3rd down. So the Buccaneers offense gets another chance to stay on the field. And we'll see what they can do with this opportunity. Yeah, pressure got there to Tom, and it looks like it's actually Milano came in on the pressure, hit Brady in the legs as he let it go. He might have been looking for fournette on the drag route there. So here we go, 3rd and 6. Yet again, the same exact situation for the Bucs. Brady out of the shotgun, Fournette to his right. Sends a man in motion. That's Chris Godwin. It's a bunch set on the left side. Brady takes the snap, fires over the middle of the field, and finds big number 13, Mike Evans, for another 1st down conversion. You love to see it. 1st down, Tampa Bay. Yeah, Mike Evans showing up again, doing his thing, man. Yeah. Big props to the offensive line on that one, by the way, for blocking as long as they did. Brady had a lot of time to try and find Mike Evans here. Leonard Fournette gets the carry on 1st downs. Big stiff arm, and he picks up about 7 yards for the Bucs. You love to see it. 2nd and short. The clock continues to go. Leonard Fournette, by the way, 14 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown. I know that 47-yard touchdown might skewer those stats a little bit, but regardless, he is making the most of his carries today. Yeah, go load up, DJ. There you go, bro. 2nd and 3 now. Brady under center. Fournette the single back. 2 receivers on the left side of the field. It's Evans and Godwin. Brady takes the snap. It's a handoff to Fournette. Goes right, gets a block. Great block by Ali Marpet. Leonard Fournette has room to rumble down in the Buccaneers red zone. He goes out of bounds. I hope he's okay. He kind of went down funny. Oh, no, he's good. Good to go, man. That might have put Leonard Fournette over 100 yards on the day. If not, he's pretty close to it. But it was Edmonds, the linebacker, chasing him down, trying to get him, and he just doesn't do enough. Great lead block by Ali Marpet. And Leonard Fournette continues to do his thing as the Buccaneers burn some clock here. 13 minutes to go. It is now 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line for Tampa Bay. Brady under center. Godwin the man in motion. Only one receiver out there is him. Jumbo set for the Bucs. Play action. Looking for the screen. Chris Godwin. And Buffalo says no dice. They're able to sniff that one out and put a stop to it. Bucs will probably lose a yard. 2nd down. Lenny, 104 yards. Look at that. So Leonard Fournette, he's up over 100 yards. It's the 11th time in his NFL career. Second and 10 now for the Bucs. Out of the shotgun, Brady looks, fires to the right side of the field, looking for Cam Brate. And that's as close as it can get to being intercepted there. The defensive back, number 30, Dane Jackson, was looking to take that one away. Brady got bailed out there. Man, oh man. Several chances to catch that one, and he just cannot reel it in. Throws it a little late. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, man, I don't know why they are passing the ball here. 3rd and 10 now, out of the shotgun. Fournette sent out wide. Brady by himself takes the snap, finds Chris Godwin over the middle, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 4th and very short, and it looks like the Bucs offense might stay on the field. Yeah, Ryan Suckup stays on the sidelines. 4th and 2 in the red zone. Bucs are already 0 for 1 on 4th down conversions today, but Brady and Bruce Arians don't care. They're going to go for it here yet again. Game potentially on the line. 11 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 4th and 2. Brady out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, running back to his left. Waiting for the play clock to get down to 1, and Brady takes a timeout. We'll see if they think it over or just go ahead and send the field goal unit out there. Maybe they were just trying to get him off sides there, get a better position, but regardless, Brady burns a timeout. He's going to talk it over with Byron Leftwich on the sidelines here. Yep, and here comes the field goal team. So the Bucs are going to make a business decision, and they'll send Ryan Suckup out there to try and make this a 17-point game. So another short one here for Ryan Suckup as the Bucs elect to take the points. 24 yards out. He already made one from 23 earlier today. So we'll see what he can do here on 4th down. "12 seconds on the play clock. Suckup lines up. Here's the snap. Pinion the holder. Kick is up, and it is good, which means the Buccaneers extend their lead to 17 points here in the fourth quarter with a little over 11 minutes left to go in this matchup. Tampa Bay leads 27-10, and CBS will take a quick commercial break. So how are we feeling? Obviously, you like to get a touchdown there, but given that the Bucs were able to drive all the way down the field and at least come away with some points, makes you feel good. Because in the fourth quarter, with about 10 minutes left, it's a 3-possession game for Buffalo. I thought the Bucs did as good as they could have, right? A touchdown obviously makes it better. Some of those play calls on 1st and 2nd down, electing to throw the ball in the red zone, I wasn't a huge fan of. But aside from that, I don't really have a problem as long as they go out there and get some points, right? James Knapp is now play caller. I don't know, Brian, I don't know if I get the reference. Sorry, pal. They're not ready for January games. I don't know if you guys hear yourselves here. I mean, obviously, we didn't expect this to be like 100% perfect coming into the game because you're playing the Buffalo Bills, but it's a 3-possession game in the fourth quarter against one of the better teams in the AFC. Like, it hasn't been perfect. It's December football. It's, playoff atmosphere football. But, dude, if they're up 27-10 in a not perfect game in the playoffs, like, come on. I think you guys are being a little too negative here. Listen, the level of expectation for Tampa Bay football has gone up immensely since the Super Bowl started. But a win is a win. We're not going to matter who dropped the ball if the Bucs are able to win this game and we look back at the end of the season, right? Like, it's okay, guys. It's football's a situational sport, and the Bucs are taking what the Bills are giving them. That's what it is. They're still up 17 points. Brady has Kryptonian blood. I love it. Yeah, DJ, I am going to bat for the Bucs, man. I trust this football team. I do. I mean, maybe, I've put my trust in worse Bucs teams over the years. I think anybody who has watched as much bad Bucs football as myself, James, Evan, and any of the other OG fans in here can attest. I have a good feeling about this team. They are not out of any game, and they're up 17 in the fourth quarter. Like, let's just take a deep breath, and we'll see what happens here. But Buffalo with a chance to try and cut that lead down. Number 5 back deep to return for the Bills as Bradley Pinion gets ready to kick this one away. AJC, how you doing, my friend? Good game so far, right? Great point, Greg. Bill stands for boy. I love losing Super Bowls. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. So here we go. Bradley Pinion, the people's champ, set to kick this one away. And it'll go back out of the back of the end zone. Touchback. So Josh Allen and the Bills will take over at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Yeah, Superman, great point, man. If you thought this was going to be a blowout and the Bucs would be perfect, then you're insane because they're playing the Bills and they're a pretty good team. Very, very true. Like, I know they haven't looked like it today, but let's give the Bills a little bit of credit, right? 1st and 10 now, Josh Allen. Shotgun, play action on 1st down. Here comes Andrew Adams on the blitz. Doesn't matter. Completion to the right side. That's the tight end, Knox. And a couple of Buccaneers able to bring him down close to the sideline. They'll pick up about 6 yards on that play. No, Buck Wild, it's definitely not too much to ask, man. It's definitely not. I mean, when the expectation is what it is, you should have scored a touchdown. You could have ended the game a little bit sooner, but it is what it is, right? You can't change the past. Yeah, I'll definitely take a 3-score lead, man. Perfect point, James. Yeah, Josh Williams, great point. How about Richard Sherman getting himself a pick? I don't remember who it was in the live chat, but somebody predicted a Richard Sherman pick at safety this week. So, big props to that guy. Oh, damn. Free play for Josh Allen here. Joe Tryon jumps off sides before the play starts, and it's going to help out Buffalo for sure. Man, oh man, you hate to see that. The Bucs have been pretty good on penalties today, but something like that just isn't going to help your case, especially this late in the game. Joe Tryon offsides. It'll be 1st and 5 now for Buffalo. Tryon stays on the field. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. From the 44-yard line. Running back to his right. He takes the snap. Pressure coming. Handoff inside. At Singletary makes a move, gets the 1st down and more. Devin White pushes him out of bounds. Buffalo moves the chains. Might have to let him walk in the offseason. Who? Joe Tryon? I don't know if I've heard of too many teams letting a first-round rookie walk after the first season, but I don't know if the Bucs are going to be into that, if that's who you're referring to. 1st and 10 from the 40. Josh Allen keeps it himself, going up the gut, makes a move, shakes a couple of tacklers. Oh my God, Josh Allen is inside the red zone. And I'll be damned if he isn't closing in on 100 yards rushing today for the Bills as well. Man, oh man. Vita Vea, Devin White, Andrew Adams, everybody got shook by Josh Allen on that one. Devin White had to chase him down from behind. So here we go. 9 rushes, 94 yards, and a touchdown for Josh Allen today. The 6th play of 20-plus yards for Buffalo. From the 15, takes the snap, fires over the middle, has his tight end Knox in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Man, oh man, you hate to see that. The 8th receiving touchdown of the season for Knox. And the Bills are clawing their way back into this game. It's not over until it's over. An 11-point game now. All right. Kick is up. PAT is good. It is now a 10-point game with 9 minutes left to go in the game. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers offense will get the ball back. Hopefully they can get something cooking here to just keep their distance and put another touchdown up in this game as the Bills try to get back into things. When was I not ready to say the offense needed to score, Keith? We score 3 points again and burn another 6 minutes. I think we're good. That's going to be important here. I mean, getting points is obviously going to be important, but the more clock that you allow them to burn, even if you do not score a touchdown, God forbid, If you don't score a touchdown, come away with 3 points. It's a 30-17 ball game. If it's a 2-possession game with less than 5 minutes left to go in the game, you have to feel a little bit better about your chances. But again, like everybody else is going to say, a touchdown here should do the job. And I think that's the expectation for the Bucs. It shouldn't be anything less than a touchdown on this drive. If it is, you'll have to improvise. No, I know what you mean, Keith. You're all good, my man. We're just having a football conversation. Glad you guys are here, by the way. 590 people in the stream. If you have not already, leave a thumbs up here on the channel. Subscribe for everyday Buccaneers content from my good buddy James, a.k.a. MrBucsNation. Do not worry, he will be back soon. Just traveling this weekend. Wasn't able to get to the reaction stream this week, so I'm subbing in for him. Next man up mentality. But yes, he will be back with his regular uploads next week. Ramon says that Todd Bowles hasn't readjusted well in this half as yet. Yeah, that's very true. It seems like the defense isn't as fast, isn't swarming around to the football like they were in the first half. There you go, James. Just do what Washington did to us a couple of weeks ago. 10-minute drive to run things out. You'd love to see it. I think that's, in a perfect world, the Buccaneers can convert enough here and trust the run game to actually run the clock down. Because there's only 9 minutes left in the game. So, again, if you burn 6 minutes off of the clock and come away with any points at all, you got to feel good about their chances. Washington football team kept the ball for 10 minutes when they played against us. Yeah, Reznov, great point. James was just saying the same thing. Look for the Bucs to take a page out of their book here. James, go live on the freeway. Keith says they need to mix the run ball with the pass ball, lead with the run to get us halfway down the field. Yeah, I think so. I know it's later in the game and you're not looking for those deep passes, but if you can establish the run, it makes like play action work. When this offense was hot to start the game, a big part of that was play action. Play action still works in this offense. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here. Set to kick things off is Buffalo. Kick is up and away. This is a high kick. They're going to force Darden to return this. He feels it from the 5. Starts his return, gets across the 20 to the 25, gets a block by Tyler Johnson, and he'll go out of bounds at the 36-yard line. But there is a flag on the play. We'll see who it is. This one's probably going to come back. Wow, so it's going to be holding number 98, Anthony Nelson there. So this one's going to come back. Scratch that good field position for Tampa Bay. The score is 27-17. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Buccaneers are ready to get the ball. First down for this offense. Yeah, with Tom Brady and clock control, this is old school football. Dink and dunk, do whatever you can to convert, and just burn that clock. It's a jumbo look for Brady here. Sends a man in motion. That's Johnson to his right side. One receiver on the field. Handoff to Leonard Fournette up the gut. He makes a move to the right side. Tries to get away from a tackler, and he cannot do it. That's Jordan Poyer, the safety, coming down to make a tackle at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 for the Bucs. Clock continues to run. 8 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm a Bills fan, but congrats if you win. Hey, thanks, man. I'm glad this one's shaping up to be a competitive game down the stretch. I really am. Bills are a good team. Brady to pass. Floats it to Gronkowski on the sideline. Cannot connect yet again. I think Brady is looking for the pass interference on Dane Jackson in coverage, and he does not get it. That connection with 12 and 87 is just not there today like we thought it would be. A lot of hand fighting between Gronkowski and Jackson. Somebody on the offense was looking for a flag, and I think that's why Brady threw it up there like that, but they're not going to get one. They let it play out. 3rd and 9 now for the Bucs. The clock stops after the incomplete pass. 8 minutes, 21 seconds left to go. You got to convert. Keep burning clock here. Out of the shotgun, 3rd and 9. Brady. Fournette to his left. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Steps back. Fires over the middle. It's short, man. Throws it at Godwin's feet because the coverage was just there. And it's 4th down. A 3 and out for the Buccaneers. And that's exactly what you didn't need only burning about 45 seconds there. That was rough, man. The coverage on Godwin was just locked down there. Brady was looking for him to get a break on his route a little bit sooner, and he couldn't because the defensive coverage was just that good. So Bradley Pinion is going to kick this thing away out of the Bucs' own end zone. It'll get a bounce in the Bills' favor at the 50-yard line. Grant Stewart downs it. Man, oh man, great field position for Buffalo on this one. Man, maybe I owe Keith an apology, huh? So with 8 minutes left, the Bills look to keep things competitive here. 1st and 10, they'll get the ball right around midfield in Buccaneers territory. And Josh Allen with a little bit of a limp. So something to monitor here late. If he takes off and runs, he could be limited. That 4th and 2 was a critical conversion if the Bucs went for it. Oh yeah, 100%, man. It's game-changing. Out of the shotgun, Allen takes the snap. Play action! Big deflection there. Andrew Adams gets a hand on the football, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Listen, say what you will about the secondary in this one. I know the Bills are still somewhat in it here, but I think Andrew Adams is having a pretty strong day today. He's been making plays all over the line of scrimmage. That's not his first deflected pass. He was bringing the pressure on the quarterback early in the game, too. So good game for number 26. 2nd and 10 now for Josh Allen. Out of the shotgun, running back to his left from midfield. Takes the snap. Pressure coming on the left side. Fires to the left side of the field. Finds Cole Beasley on the sideline. And he'll step out of bounds just before the 1st down marker. We'll see where they rule him, but I think he was short by about a foot. We'll see what happens. He gets the catch, runs out. Yeah, he's out of bounds like 6 inches short of the marker, so they'll probably rule it 3rd and 1, and they do. 7 minutes and 43 seconds. The clock will run. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Bucs defense showing a blitz. They send a safety. Antoine Winfield Jr. misses the tackle in the backfield. And Singletary able to pick up the 1st down. That is huge, man. Antoine Winfield has been missing tackles in the backfield all night. And that's just another example there. Bills are able to convert. Man, oh man. 7 minutes left. 1st and 10 now for the Buffalo Bills. From the 35-yard line, Allen out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket, and JPP is having none of that. It looked like Josh Allen was going to take it himself, and the Buccaneers are there to stop him. He gets nothing. Allen can't scramble that well, but he has put up about 100 yards rushing on us today, so he's been using his legs quite a bit, but I'm glad the Bucs were able to sniff it out there. 2nd and 10 now. Play action. Finds Cole Beasley on a slant route over the middle, who also converts another 1st down for the Buffalo offense as the clock continues to run. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in this ballgame. Yeah, the defense might just be gassed at this point. It's been consistent 1st downs, and Josh Allen really laboring that left foot, not wanting to put any pressure on it. So again, something to monitor here. 1st and 10 from the 23. Out of the shotgun, Allen takes the snap, drops back, looking, has time, fires to the right side of the field, sideline catch. Stephon Diggs, they're going to rule it a catch. Oh, damn, man. I need to see... Unbelievable. The toe drag and just a sideline catch for Stephon Diggs. That's what he does. 1st down, Buffalo. 5.5 minutes left to go. The clock's still burning. Buffalo has 3 timeouts. The Bucs have 2. We'll see what they do here. In the red zone, Josh Allen out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Takes the snap from the 11-yard line. Has time, looking, fires over the middle, has his running back Singletary. Devin White there to make the tackle. He picks up about 3 yards. And we got a flag down. We'll see what this is. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Roughing the passer against Tampa Bay. It's going to make it 1st and goal for Buffalo here. Oh my God, dude. Will Golston hits him, and Allen kind of sold it, I'll be honest with you. Not a good call at all. That's just trash, dude. Man, oh man. So here we go. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Allen out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looking left, pressure coming, fires up over his receiver's head, falls incomplete. 2nd and goal. 4:57 as the clock is finally stopped. Second and goal now for the Bills. At the 4-yard line, Josh Allen out of the shotgun. Running back to his left, it is Singletary. Bucs showing blitz. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. Caught. Davis. Touchdown. Buffalo. Wow. Brady trying to light a fire under this offense on the sidelines. Man, oh man, the Buffalo Bills have made this a game, folks. And I'll take accountability. Maybe I put a little too much trust into this team to secure the 17-point lead that they had at one time. The offense hasn't been able to do much with the opportunities they've been given. The PAT is up and good. It is now 27-24. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in this ball game. Tom Brady and the offense has a chance to try and burn some clock, get a touchdown. For the Bucs, it's simple. A touchdown here pretty much ends the game. A field goal is going to make it a 6-point game. Bills are going to need a touchdown, and they could win. So you have to get a touchdown here. That has to be the expectation. Yeah, we do need the hoodie. Oh, man. Stressful late game situation for the Bucs here. Jalen Darden out there back to return the kick now. Chaos Card says the Bills' pass rush defense is really good. Brady is constantly getting pressured by the edge rushers. Yeah, he is. And I mean, that's been a habit in this game. He's had to get the ball out quickly. The deep passes that they have had, he can't connect. Like the drops have been there. The bad throws have been there. The pressure is getting there. And that's going to do dividends over the course of the game. And we're really seeing it start to pay off for Buffalo here in the second half. So Brady and Byron Leftwich on the sidelines trying to draw something up. Jalen Darden awaiting the kick back in the end zone for Tampa Bay. Kick is up and away. And it looks like this will go out of the back of the end zone and be a touchback. So 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay from the 25-yard line. It is touchdown or bust, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in this football game. Here comes Tom Brady. Yeah, Hoa says you don't have to score. Tom could run the clock out. That's very true, but if you want to effectively run the clock out, not only do you have to consistently get first downs, you have to keep doing it and allow Buffalo to burn all their timeouts. Because the Bills, believe it or not, still have all 3 of their timeouts. The Bucs only have 2. Empty backfield look here. Brady, all by himself. From the 25-yard line, takes the snap on 1st and 10. Fires over the middle, finds Cam Brate for the catch, and he'll pick up a couple of yards there. 2nd and 5 for the Bucs. The clock will continue to run. Oh, we get a look really quick here. Cincinnati with a late score. Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. It's going to tie the game up 20-20 with 1:05 left to go in that one. But back over to the Buccaneers game, of course. 2nd and 5 now for the offense. Brady out of the shotgun. Chris Godwin in motion to the other side of the field. Leonard Fournette, the running back, to his right. Brady takes the snap, looking, fires to the right side of the field, wide open. Mike Evans makes the catch falls down, move the chains, first down, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans coming up clutch, man. I'll tell you, if the Bucs are looking to convert on third down, look no further than big number 13. He's been a conversion machine today. So the clock will continue to run. 3 minutes and 50 seconds now as the Buccaneers take their time lining up. 1st and 10 for Tom Brady and the Bucs from the 41-yard line. Brady under center, Fournette the single back. Johnson a blocker. Fournette takes the carry up the gut, picks up about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. So the Bills do have 3 timeouts, and I don't... Have they used them? Okay, the Bills go ahead and call their first timeout of the second half. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in this game. 2nd and 6 now for Tampa Bay. Rick, question, do you think the Bengals and Bills will ever win a Super Bowl? I think the Bills could within the next 5 to 10 years, depending on their situation. But the Bengals, I don't know. I think they're a little while out. Brady under center on 2nd and 6. Fournette the single back. Play action for Tom Brady. Rolls out to the right, firing way downfield and overthrows Chris Godwin. I mean, these guys are open, man. I mean, literally 6 inches back. That would have been perfect. These guys are wide open. And Tom just can't hit them. An RPO there. Brady decides to pick up the pass option and finds Chris Godwin downfield. It's incomplete. 3rd and 6 now. 3.5 minutes left to go. Brady. Empty backfield. 3 seconds left. Takes the snap on 3rd down. Looking. Pressure coming. Evades the sack. Fires. Caught. Chris Godwin. First down. There's a flag on the play. Critical flag here. Hold on. Fouls against both teams. Holding. Defense. Number 58. Holding. Offense. 76. Penalties offset. 3rd down again. Here we go. Oh my goodness. So the play is, wiped away. It never happened. I thought Tom was going down 10 yards in the backfield. Evades the sack. Doesn't matter. 3rd and 6. Yet again. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in this ball game. From the 44-yard line. Brady out of the shotgun. Fournette, the running back to his right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pressure coming. And he goes down. Milano, the linebacker, comes downhill for the Bills. Brings the pressure. Gets the sack. And that is huge at this point in the game. How much do you trust the Buccaneers defense right now? So the Bills will call their second timeout of the game. They'll stop the clock at 3 minutes and 16 seconds. 4th and 16 now. They get ready to field the punt. Man. Number 5 back deep to return. Pinion, the punter. Takes it. Kick is up and away. He boots this one way downfield. It is returnable from the 18-yard line. Makes a move. Grant Stewart there to clean him up along with several other Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bills will start this drive right around the 22-yard line. 57 yards on the punt for Bradley Pinion. And now this is where you need the Bucs defense to step up now more than ever. A turnover practically ends the game, but doing whatever you can to keep the Bills out of scoring position, keep them from the field goal to avoid overtime, keep them from burning the clock, take away the big play. I mean, basically in every aspect of their job, the defense has to step up. It's now or never. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Out of the shotgun, Allen takes the snap. Pressure coming. Vita Vea up the middle, and Ndamukong Suh gets the pass off, finds Stephon Diggs. They'll pick up about 4 yards as he's pushed out of bounds. Clock stops at 2:55. Actually, clock is going to go ahead and run. I guess we just forgot that he's out of bounds. It's okay. I guess it's, forward progression. The clock will continue to run. Only one timeout for Buffalo. 2nd and 6 now out of the shotgun for Allen. Running back to his left. Buccaneers showing a blitz here. They do not send the blitz. Drop the backers back in coverage. Allen scrambling to his left, has to run, and he's going to move the chains and run out of bounds. It'll be 1st down, Buffalo, with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Clock is stopped. Oh, man. It's all about Tampa Bay making this one interesting, huh? From a 17-point lead to a 3-point game with 2.5 minutes left to go, the Bills could be driving. Stephon Diggs on the sideline now. Out of the shotgun, Josh Allen looks for the snap on 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Here comes Andrew Adams on the edge. They're going to send the blitz again. Cannot get there. Knox with the catch, and Devin White is able to wrap him up. They'll pick up about 5 yards on that one. Clock will continue to run. They might let this get to the 2-minute warning. I think they will, unless they want to catch the Bucs sleeping off sides. 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun. I think they're going to snap the ball. 2:01. And they don't get it in time. It's the 2-minute warning. Just frustrating, man. This is not the stuff that you like to see. 27-24, the 2-minute warning. Bills have the ball creeping up on midfield. It'll be 1st down when we come back from a CBS commercial break. Ramon says bad play calling by Leftwich on those last 2 drives. I agree. It definitely seems like this second half, the offense has lost that rhythm that they had going in the first. I'm not sure if it's the adjustments made by the Bills, but the open looks just haven't been there. And when they have, Brady isn't hitting them. So they couldn't stop the run, and they stopped running. It's not the defense, it's the offense. They only sputtered 3 points in the second half. Yeah, exactly, Frank. How did we let this game get this close? Well, there's a lot of reasons I'm sure a lot of people in the chat could tell you. Is Richard Sherman playing? Yes, he is. He actually got himself an interception today. The Bucs couldn't get any points from it, but he got himself a turnover, his first one in the Buccaneers uniform. Yeah, the Bills have definitely adjusted to run the ball in the second half. I mean, I guess the Bucs just assumed they would continue to throw the ball. Granted, they didn't run it at all in the first half with anybody. So, when Josh Allen starts making moves on you, I don't think the Bucs are expecting him to take off the way that he does. But here's the position they're in now. I mean, all you got to do is just keep holding them here. Your defense coming up here is huge. If you can force the Bills to make a mistake, that's the game. But if you cannot, and you let them drive down the field and use 100% of the clock that is left, it's just not an ideal situation. Because, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I hate overtime. I know we have Tom Brady, but I hate overtime in the NFL. New gift for good luck? I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't know if it's the GIF. Listen, I'm superstitious. I don't think it's the GIF. We'll see what happens here. So we return to Raymond James Stadium after the 2-minute warning. The Bills have the ball on 1st down. 2nd and 6 from the 37-yard line. Allen out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. JPP steps up in the pocket. Allen might run. He doesn't. Pass falls incomplete. 3rd and 6. 1:55 left to go in this game. The biggest third down of the contest so far for the Bucs. We'll see what their defense can do here. Hopefully they can step up and make a play. But the third down conversion, at least the recent third down conversions from Buffalo, have just been inexcusable. Big third down here. 1:55 left to go in the game. 10 seconds on the play clock. Richard Sherman is on the field at safety for Tampa Bay. Buccaneers showing blitz with Ross Cockrell. We'll see what happens. No blitz here. They send 4. Allen looks to pass. Finds his receiver. It's Cole Beasley. And Ross Cockrell wraps him up on the sideline. He might even lose a yard on that play. It is nothing doing for Buffalo. 4th down and 4. They'll use their last timeout and stop the clock at 1:47. Huge third down stop for Ross Cockrell. Needs somebody to do it one more time. 4th and 4, the biggest down of the year for the Bucs. So we'll see what Buffalo brings out of their bag here as Josh Allen makes his way back to the field. Buffalo is already 1 for 2 on 4th down conversions today. Can they do it again? All right, here we go. 4th and 4. Allen out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Running back to his left. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Fires to the right side. Has his receiver, number 13. And he moves the chains. Sean Murphy-Bunting in coverage. Tackled him right before the marker. But he fights forward. Out wrestles Sean Murphy-Bunting for the first down there. Oh, man. First and 10 now. From the 45-yard line. A very interesting situation now. No timeouts for Buffalo. Allen takes the snap. Pressure coming off of the blitz. Tosses it up for Diggs. And it's over his head. Pass falls incomplete. Luckily, that goes over his head because Stephon Diggs was wide open on that play. I think the only reason Allen didn't get him is because Ross Cockrell was screaming off of the blitz. Yeah, that would have been a touchdown if Stephon Diggs caught that ball. The only guy he had to beat was Richard Sherman. 2nd and 10 now. 1:37 left to go in this one. Allen out of the shotgun, running back to his left. 2nd and 10, takes the snap. Inside handoff, play action, finds Cole Beasley in the middle of the field. What is Ross Cockrell doing, bro? On coverage and just gets embarrassed. The clock continues to run now for Buffalo as they try to figure out what to do on first down. 1:20 seconds. They're up at the 40-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on that one. Out of the shotgun, Josh Allen now waiting for the snap. Bucs showing blitz. They're going to send Cockrell off of the edge. Picked up. Finds Cole Beasley on the sideline, and Antoine Winfield finally makes a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Here comes Buffalo scrambling to get the snap. 1:04 left to go. What happened to the clock? Why is it not running? Are you kidding me? Even Brady doesn't even know why we just called a timeout. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers call a timeout with 1:04 left to go in this ball game. That is the worst timeout I have seen in a while. They literally showed Brady his reaction on the sidelines. When they called a timeout, he said, "What happened?" Maybe they called a timeout because they're tired. I think somebody in the chat said that. But that is a terrible coaching decision. I have no defense for that. No reason to call a timeout with a running clock and 1:04 left to go in this game. Unbelievable. I hate that decision. I mean, we just did them a favor. 2nd and 9 now. Allen out of the shotgun, running back to his left. 2 receivers to the left. Cole Beasley in the slot. Here we go. Takes the snap, pressure coming, fires, has his tight end, knocks over the middle, makes a move, still rumbling down inside the 15-yard line. Clock continues to run, but it's a good thing we took that timeout, so they still have about 45 seconds to spike the ball. Unbelievable. 1st and 10, 40 seconds. Clock continues to run. Allen takes the snap. Pressure coming. Shaq Barrett from behind. And the pass goes over the head of his tight end. He might have felt the pressure coming. That falls incomplete. 35 seconds left to go in this game. 2nd and 10 for the Bills. The clock will stop. That is terrible. If the Bucs lose this game, that timeout will be the only thing people are talking about for the rest of the week. 35 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Allen out of the shotgun. Cole Beasley on the right side. Allen's going to run. He's going to keep it. He's going to run. Pushed out of bounds. Was he even pushed out of bounds? Third down, just short of the marker. Levante David pushed him out of bounds, but it barely even looked like he did. Yeah, he stepped out. This is ridiculous. 3rd and 2. Why did we take that timeout, dude? 3rd and 2, out of the shotgun. Got to get a play off. 2 seconds left on the clock. Allen snaps the ball out of the shotgun, fires to the left. Stephon Diggs. It's going to be pass interference on somebody. There is no flag. 4th down for Buffalo. And they're going to bring the field goal unit out. This one might be going to overtime. Now Tyler Bass. From 25 yards away, looking for the tie. Should be a chip shot. Kick is on the left hash. Number 3, the holder. Kick is up. Right down the middle. With 22 seconds left in the game, this one is all tied up. 27-27. The Buccaneers at one point led this game by 17 points, believe it or not. Imagine how much time would be on the clock if the Bucs didn't call a timeout. So the Bucs have one timeout. The Bills have scored 17 unanswered points in the last 9 minutes of the football game. Just absolutely ridiculous. So now Jalen Darden back deep to return for Tampa Bay. The Bills set to kick this one off. It's a squib. They'll try and run the clock. Darden muffs it, picks it up, finally starts to make his return. The clock will roll. 18 seconds. And he'll get to the 15-yard line. So the Bucs, we'll see what they do here, but I'm thinking they just take a knee and let this one go into overtime. Hopefully you get the coin toss, but we'll see what happens. This was 24-3 at halftime. Don't forget that, folks. Tom Brady in the knee formation. He'll take it down. and they'll run the clock out. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is going to overtime, tied at 27. Buffalo and Tampa Bay. Here we go. Never did I ever, especially at halftime, think that this one would end up in overtime. The Buccaneers were up 21 points. 24-3 was the score of this game. And Buffalo has shown that they can still swing, even if they're down, and they have made their way back into this game. In about 9 minutes, they put up 17 unanswered points on Tampa Bay. So now TB12 and the Bucs will get ready for overtime. How we feeling, folks? So for overtime, the coin toss decides the possession. It is 1 10-minute period. A touchdown or a safety on the first possession of the game will win it. So here we go down to the field for the coin toss. Josh Allen and Mike Evans. Bills call tails. Flip is up. It is tails. Bills will receive. Unbelievable. So the Bills will get the ball to start the overtime period. When we return, touchdown wins it. If the Buccaneers can hold them, then maybe they can come out of this one victorious, but absolutely inexcusable. Ridiculous. Yeah, need a big interception on this one, Adam. If there's ever a time for this defense to actually step up and do something this second half, well, it's in the 5th quarter now. Oh, man. I wonder why we kept swinging for the fences with these passes way down the field. Well, the problem was that while the opportunities way down the field weren't there super often, when they were, these guys were open. Tom just wasn't hitting them. Like, there were so many passes that needed to be reeled in just a little bit so that, you know, Chris Godwin could reach out and get his hands on it. Rashad Perryman wasn't able to bring that catch in. That was more so a drop on him. But regardless of if it's Tom's fault or the receiver, those open looks down the field, they're taking them. They're just not getting them. Bradley Pinion set to kick this one away as we start overtime. Bucs and the Bills in Raymond James Stadium. Goes out of the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Bills will take over at the 25-yard line to start off overtime. The offense comes back out on the field for Buffalo. Do you trust this Buccaneers defense? We'll see how this one shakes out here over the next couple of minutes. Touchdown wins the game for Buffalo. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Allen out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Running back to his right. It's an inside handoff. Singletary picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Same formation as last time. Allen takes the snap, drops back. Pressure coming, fires to the right side of the field, has a wide open Cole Beasley who steps out of bounds. And it's going to be 3rd and about 4. This is a big 3rd down for the defense. Have to get them off of the field here. Here come the Bills. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. 3rd and 4. They're 2 for 12 on 3rd down conversions today. We'll see if they can get off the field here. Takes the snap. out of the shotgun. Fires to the right side of the field. Stephon Diggs, incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down. Carlton Davis all over it. And here comes the punt team for Buffalo. It's been a pretty physical game between Carlton Davis and Stephon Diggs. And now the game falls on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers offense. Jalen Darden back deep to return the punt. Please, please, please just field the punt and get off the field. Don't make a mistake. Kick is up and away. It's a deep one. Darden. He's going to let it bounce, and of course, Buffalo gets a lucky bounce. Ball will go out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 63 yards on the punt, and the Bucs have some work to do if they want to put some points on the board to potentially win this game. Here comes Tom Brady. His stats for the evening: 27 for 42, 292 yards, and a touchdown. We'll see if he can add on to that one on this drive. Bucs get their first possession of the overtime period deep out of their own territory. Single back, Brady under center. They're going to hand it off to Leonard Fournette. Up the gut. Gets a block. Picks up maybe 3. Leonard Fournette on the day. 18 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown. Safe to say, all season, Lenny's been doing his thing. Would love to see him keep doing it here. 2nd and 7 now out of the shotgun. Fournette to the left. Brady takes the snap, looking to pass. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. Has Chris Godwin. Fights his way towards the 1st down marker. He'll be a foot short. It's going to be 3rd and a foot for the Bucs. A field goal wins this game. So don't get overzealous here on 3rd down. Do what you need to do. Convert. Keep your offense on the field. We'll see what the play call is. 3rd and 1. Single back look. Brady under center. The Bills have everybody on the line. They're going to give it to Lenny, and he is short. I don't think they're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him. Hold on. That's a 1st down on the field. I'll take it, man. Fournette wrestles his way past the marker, and the referees are going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. I'll take it. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. Out of the shotgun. We'll get a whistle, I think. And they're going to review it from upstairs. So if anybody's going to screw the Bucs out of this game, why not let it be the NFL officiating crew, right? So here's the thing. If they mark Lenny short, it has to be a Brady run up the gut. It has to be. I mean, quarterback sneak, just keep the ball with your offense. Keep converting. Oh, man, my hands are all sweaty. I think they're going to call this one a 1st down. Tony Romo agrees with me. Still under review, but I think Lenny got there. Ramon, they are reviewing it now, but Brady even says it's going to be a 1st down. So I think that might be the ruling. We'll see what it is here. Yeah, thanks for putting me in a high-pressure situation. I thought this was going to be a cakewalk at halftime, but clearly it is not. I think he got the 1st down, man. So the 49ers beat the Bengals in overtime, by the way. That game ended up going the distance. The Bengals got a field goal, and the 49ers came back, scored a touchdown to win the game. So it will be ruled a first down on the field. Leonard Fournette does enough to move the chains. Let's go, man. Man, oh man. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in this overtime period. It is first down for Tampa Bay. That's the most painful first down conversion I think they've had all season, literally. Out of the shotgun here on 1st and 10. From the 20, right around the 20, Brady takes the snap, fires to the left side of the field, looking for Mike Evans. Looking for a flag. And they're going to get one, pass interference. This penalty may be on the Bills, and if it is, that is crucial. It puts the Bucs damn near close to field goal range. Pass interference, defense number 39. Automatic first down, Tampa Bay. They'll be right around midfield after that one. So a huge play for Tampa Bay late in this one. At the expense of Buffalo and the mistakes. They'll get a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line now. Brady takes the snap out of shotgun. Fires over to the left side. It's Leonard Fournette who loses like 8 yards. What is that play call, man? Awful. Absolutely awful. 2nd and 17 now. This is ridiculous. Gronk got beat on the block there. Poyer comes down and just makes the play. Lenny barely had time to catch the ball. Brady under center. Play action here. Looking deep. Fires to the right side. Finds Gronk. Makes the guy miss. Finds some ground in the middle of the field. And he almost converts. It'll be 3rd and short. Rob Gronkowski making it happen there. Improvisation. Third and 3 now. 20 seconds left on the play clock. Bucs need to convert here as they approach midfield. From the 42-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Godwin, the man in motion. 2 receivers to the left. Brady takes the snap. Looking, has time. Pressure coming. Fires. Chris. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Brashad Perryman. Let's go. Has room. 10. 5, touchdown Tampa Bay! Fire the cannons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 10-3. Whoo! How about that? Huge stiff arm from Brashad Perryman. And he takes it the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. Bucs win. Your final score, 33-27. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go, man. Let's go. Bucs win. Fire the cannon. Number 16, Brashad Perryman takes it the distance. How about that? It's a mismatch against the linebacker. He just cannot keep up. Perryman down the sidelines. Buccaneers win. Oh my goodness gracious. A 94-yard touchdown drive for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, oh man. Unbelievable game, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off to the Buffalo Bills, as much as we don't want to give them credit. The way that they made it a game, the way that they put up 17 unanswered points to make this a tie game and force overtime. I mean, absolutely inexcusable by Tampa Bay, but a win is a win, folks, and Tampa Bay does it. They get the job done. 33-27. Your final score. Man. Tom says, sorry, Bills fans. My God, my heart, Kimmy says. Enrique says, I can't believe that was Perryman. Yeah, man, how about Brashad Perryman, right? Media One, they gave us a heart attack. The GOAT does it again. GG's. Lamar Jackson, you can always believe in Tom. Ryan, about to have a nervous breakdown. You and me both, baby. MrBucsNation, Perryman for the win, baby. DJ says, good job on filling in the pinch, Rhett. Thank you. Everyone hit like. Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you guys, by the way, for watching today's game day reaction stream. Sorry, I got to catch my breath. I got to reel myself in. Man, oh man. Fire the cannons, ladies and gentlemen. The Buccaneers win 10-3 with a primetime matchup next Sunday night against the New Orleans Saints. The Buccaneers could clinch the NFC South for the first time since 2007 with a win next week. But for right now, let us celebrate. Once again, Brashad Perryman with the dagger in overtime. Your final score, Tampa Bay 33, the Buffalo Bills 27. What a game. Thank you, James, for letting me fill in, my friend. Thank you to all the moderators for holding it down and keeping things in check. Big shout out to every single person here in the chat and all 1,000 people we had watching at the end of that one. 10-3 never sounded so good to say. Let's go Bucs. Superman 1, you said it the best, my friend. Hey, if you guys are looking for more Buccaneers content, by the way, head over to the Cannon Fire podcast. We are going to be live with our post-game podcast in 15 to 20 minutes, I think. It's going to be myself and my good buddy Evan Wanish jumping on here to help me handle some business. Speaking of handling business, the Buccaneers do just that. 10-3 for the first time, and oh, dude, 10-3 for the first time, and I don't know how long, but it feels pretty good to say. Thank you once again to every single person who tuned in today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a thumbs up on the stream, and thanks for checking it out. Big shout out to my buddy James. Thanks for letting me fill in today, my friend. It was a good game and quite a fun one to do so. Luckily, the Buccaneers win and are 10-3. That's it, folks. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks again to my friend James. We will talk to you later tonight on a brand new episode of the Cannon Fire podcast. So if you want some more Bucs coverage, head over there. YouTube.com/Cannon Fire podcast. We'll talk to you guys soon. Until then, and as always, go Bucs.